keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. What weapon will? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. Weapon will, watch how I show you my weapon will. Weapon will, watch how I show you my weapon will. What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. BG, Jack move, Kids move, Alex too. Damn man, that's a heavy crew. Other pods, they don't know what to do. They watching, they copy our every move. And they still fly like the Wii U. Jack move voice, we saying you. Hop off the roof. Long range, no scope, yeah, I'ma shoot. Looking wanna play games, no David Blaine, but I'll make a nigga go poof. Oh, this not a game. Gang talk, looking at what you know about the slang. Hop out the range. All black master, don't step out your lane. Every week it's us on your screen. Every weekend we entertain. It's not a thing that gets in between me and my team, me and my gang. When I'm on the beat, you already know. Straight to the top, yeah, we about to blow. BG my dog, he told me let's go. Sit back, relax, it's time for the show. What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. What weapon will? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copy and steal. Weapon will, watch how I show you my weapon will. Weapon will, watch how I show you my weapon will. What weapon will? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon will? They watch our moves, they copy and steal.
We got the guns on deck, no fire car, but you know I came with a tech, yeah. Since 2015, been stepping on the seat, putting foots on nets, yeah. Set them up, super soaker, pump action, wet them up. Shooting out the yeah, we catching up. We bout them games, y'all are bark. Drive by midnight after dark. Gaming knowledge, fortitude. Top two and not the two. Weapon wheel, get the cash and grab the steel. Weapon wheel, out the window, extend up. Weapon wheel. Yeah. Hey, it's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a low down on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch the cartridge in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby, we hit the core. 5 sales, what you bargain for? If you ain't gon' pull up, then what you bargain for? Roll the game and then I pull a jack move. Jazzy be's playing, you know it's real smooth. Alexander Wayne on the trench coat. Boulders to his feet, let's see if he can float. Spend the money, she gon' hit a C note. Gave a review, it was murder, she wrote. It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a low down on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch the cartridge in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby, we hit the core.
Black coupe with the roof missing. Spitting wisdom like a tooth missing. Weapon will is not a euphemism. Hit the L once and now my fingers twitching. Trade the AR for the VR. That's my new mission. It's a different vision. Ain't no game of talk when I aim and charge. Should've known better. Get the gang involved.
It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a low down on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch the cartridge in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby, we hit the core.
It's Kid Smooth, I'm the soul survivor. Best spot, no doubt about it. The outcast and outlasted the crumb side. The biggest and baddest. Ex-addict dweller, the dick puller, and the Uber driver. If that's slow, I'm a scuba diver. A neutralizer, a lyrical brutalizer.
It's a new era. When I shoot at your cap, there is no error. Pop out with a low down on a Sunday. Don't check the weather. Leave us smoking in a 64. Then I switch the cartridge in 64. 5-man weave hit the floor. Then we jump in your lobby.
Yo, mic check. Mic check 1, mic check 2. Chat, can you hear me? Jack, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yo, Y-Band, you trolling, bro? I'm gonna go ahead and assume you trolling with that question. You're coming through the wrong mic, BG. Am I? Hold up. Coming through the wrong mic. But I don't think I am.
Are we live? Are we live? Are we live?
Yes.
Yeah, we live.
My bad. I had to pick up my 20-piece wing, man. About to go crazy.
20-piece wing.
20-piece chicken plate. Well, you know.
You finna eat all 20 pieces?
I'm a grown ass man. Fuck, I look like. What the fuck?
I don't even eat 20 wings, bro.
You a
Bro,
kid.
you can eat 20 wings.
Who the fuck?
You ain't got nothing else to go with it. You ain't got nothing else to go with it.
I got some fries.
You eat 20 wings and fries, bro.
Yeah. Bro, the wings so good, bro. If you come down here, Jack, I got you, bro.
They gotta be little. They gotta be little.
20,
When you
20
come
wings
back,
at once or like over the course of
yeah.
like maybe a day?
Oh, nigga, I'm about to be on a pie, eat 20-piece wings. Nigga.
No way. That must be like
Yes,
some baby
Are
wings.
these basic wings? Are they barbecue
They gotta be
wings? They
party- they
buffalo
gotta be
wings?
party
It's regular fried ring. Regular
They
fried
party-
chicken.
they
Oh,
party-
that's nasty, bro.
Party
It's
wings.
so good, bro. It's so good, bro.
Those is baby wings, nigga.
It's like, it's not baby wing. It's like one step up from baby wings. Hey, Jack, if you come down here again, hey, nigga, you gonna be looking like somebody I know. You gonna leave here
Wait,
20
wait a minute.
pounds. You gonna leave here 20 pounds heavier.
I'm be looking like who? Who you know that's 20 pounds heavier?
Hey, man, he don't got nothing to do on weekdays no more. Keep between me and you.
Man.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
I'm joking. He gonna be mad if he hear that.
Man, I had a very busy weekend. Yo, there ain't no topics, man.
Ain't at all. We should have a game day, bro.
I'm just here.
Why we doing a podcast?
I want to spend time with my guys, bro. What you mean?
I got games I'm supposed to be playing right now. I'm close to playing them in 2 games.
Bro,
right now.
exactly. I'm
Really?
about to be Days Gone Remastered. Like, come on now.
But we don't talk during the week.
Who fault is that though?
What you mean? Whose fault is that?
You have an open,
Man, that's your fault. What?
and you have an open invite to home base, brother.
I jumped in there 10 minutes ago, just to kill some
Bro,
time.
that's what I'm saying. They're not playing games, man.
BG, did you it's been a week. Did you add any games to your games beat list?
I did. I beat Doom Dark Ages. So it's 23 more games to go. Ooh, that boy Jack is terrified, nigga.
I'm at 6 games beat this year. You know, something like 6 games.
Are the games from this year?
I think half of them are. Other half, older.
Yeah,
games.
that's how I am. I'm 10 games beat this year.
I'm a variety
I got,
gamer, so I got a little bit of the
You're
old, a
not.
little bit of the new.
You're not.
Bit of
Oh,
this
yeah,
genre, a
hey.
little bit of that genre. Variety gamer.
Speaking of variety gaming, Jack, that Crab's Treasure on PS Extra, and I downloaded it. I might try it out today.
You gonna fuck with it, Peggy. If you're a real gamer, you gonna fuck with it. Yes, sir.
We're gonna see it, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just confused about it, and like, bro, them 22 levels. So you get to like the 21st, like there's 22 levels, right? You get to the 21st level, and it's called like Final Battle, right? It's like literally the stage is called Final Battle, where you fight like 3 bosses just in that level, and then I guess it's a spoilers. They make you fight another boss, which is the same boss you already fought. I'm like, yo, what is the purpose of this extra level? They was just dragging that game out for no reason, it seems like.
So
It's
you're
weird.
Speedy, you saying I should wait for a sale instead of buying it right now?
You gave that an 8 out of 10. That's crazy.
It's an enjoyable
wait.
game. It's just too long.
So do I
What
wait for a
these-
sale or buy it right now, full price?
Wait for a sale. Not it's not worth. What is it? $70?
Yeah.
No, you wait for a sale.
It would be 80, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be 80?
No, Doom ain't
Nah.
$80.
Didn't they
Fuck
increase their
no.
prices? I thought Microsoft increased their
No,
prices.
that's for select games. Select games, they said.
Oh,
And-
all right.
And that's in the future. I don't even think they started any yet. Yes,
okay.
yes, I know. I got to fix the cameras. Discord got to stop their bullshit because that's what's fucking up the cameras. But cool. Yeah, I'll fix the cameras. So yeah, 23 more games to go. I got exactly, today's the 1st of June, so I got 6 months, and it's doable. So I'm not worried at all.
Hope you there in no time, BG.
I'm already halfway there,
Yep.
so I ain't worried,
Yeah.
bro.
You're saying you about to pay
Yeah.
Jack some good money, bro. That's
Yeah. So like I said, ain't a lot of topics. We're just here because I know how important it is for the people to have something to entertain them for the week. I'm a man of the people, so that's why we doing it. And yeah, we gonna be reaching. So I hope y'all appreciate our efforts. Okay. Me too. This is Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 452. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. Just back. Is that who the fuck is that?
That's right, Big.
Yo, Red
I
Peg.
muted, my bad.
Yeah.
I muted, my bad.
Yeah, get off that Obama phone and get home. We're on episode 452. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. If you want to support the podcast, patreon.com/weaponwheel podcast. Go check that out. The Last of Us Season 2 is finally over. We are free. Our chains have been let go. Free at last, free at last. Jack, God has led us to the promised land, right? Where we are out of Pharaoh's grasp, all right?
Now
We have left.
That shit was certified NyQuil this season.
We have
bro.
left Egypt.
Every week I open my eyes and like it'd be 40 minutes into that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Question: Was 6 episodes enough though for a season?
I think it was 7. It was 7 episodes. Right?
7, but like considering how long that game is, and they're breaking this down across 3 seasons. How long this season?
Part 2 is going to be 3 seasons.
So there you go.
Well, hopefully it's a quicker turnaround time then, right?
I don't know, man.
I don't know why they didn't just make like the seasons together. Like since you got everybody there already, like pump that shit out, bro. Like fuck.
It's weird, man. Because it's like if you were gonna do all these seasons, bro, you should have took your time, because that's probably the worst. That's the bad thing about the show, is it feels rushed. Like certain episodes feels like, oh, they are just dragging, and then when it gets to like, okay, we need to hit certain things, they're like, okay, we gonna hit, like there's gonna be 3 events that happen in the game over the course of hours, and we're going to make all those 3 events happen in one episode. It's like, bro, there was no build up to that. There was no like, it was just no tension built. It's like, bro, why did y'all do that? Why?
So all right, so season 2, Ellie's portion, and they're really gonna treat like the game when they jump into season 3. So season 3 should be done. They should probably take like a couple months break and then bring it back. Because it's just Abby's side of the story.
They're probably gonna take another. They're probably gonna take another like freaking 2 years, bro. It's not gonna be quick. But the good thing is, listen, I think season 3 will be better because Homegirl's a better actor.
Yeah.
She is a better actor. She's a more believable actor than Bella Ramsey. And Abby's part of the story in part 2, regardless of if you hate Abby or not, her story, her sections and what she goes through is more entertaining. It's better. It's actually better. So I think all that will make for a better season than having to follow Bella Ramsey. So we'll see. But anyway, check out like I said, the Patreon, support whatever tier you feel speaks to your soul. And if you want to submit gameplay video for the podcast, link is in the description for that. So you can drag and drop your gameplay into the folder. All gameplay is appreciated. Jack, I did get your TMNT gameplay, but it's going to be in next week, big dog. It's going to be in next week, not this week. Did that game just come out, or that's like that came out a while ago?
It's been out since May 20th on PlayStation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be in next week.
He says May 20th if it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could have said last month, but the game's been out for a while, but it's just now coming to PlayStation. And then it's coming to Xbox this month, I believe.
Okay, cool. Why Xbox getting a TMNT game late?
Yeah, I don't understand. That's weird.
It's TMNT. Interesting. All right, let me see. I'm BG, the host. That's Jack. That's Smooth. That's Red Peg. And that's Jazzy. And we're missing only Alex. And then we come together to form Weapon Wheel Podcast. What are we touching on now? Oh, a whole bunch of cancellations. Cancellations this week. Yeah. I know that's your favorite thing to talk about, Jack. Cancellations in the gaming industry.
No,
so
sir. Absolutely not.
We can hit on that first, man. I know it gets you excited. All right, let me see. What cancellation we gonna talk about first? Let's see. Well, People Can Fly just announced they canceled 2 games just today. It was Project Gemini and Project Bifrost. So one of these games was a game they were making for Square Enix. I'm not sure
that might have been Outriders too, man.
It could have been, because Square Enix was the publishers, right? Of Outriders. Yeah. So that was canceled, and I'm not sure what the other game was that they announced. The game that they're making for PlayStation, I think someone told me, it's Project Delta. So it's not one of the games that was canceled, at least for not for right now. And I think People Can Fly canceled a game like a little while ago, and they had some layoffs. So they're going through a lot of layoffs and a lot of cancellations right now. Gaming industry. Any thoughts? I played a demo for Outriders, but never really got into it. Didn't really blow me away like that.
No, I really messed with Outriders heavy. It was one of my favorite pseudo hybrid live service games. I feel like as far as it's one of those live service games where I didn't really care about the end game content once you beat the main campaign, but I feel like as far as the main quest line campaign, I feel like they had something cooking. Dope game, very, very underrated. They got screwed because Square Enix took the bag, from Xbox, didn't pay out really great royalties. The game was relatively successful for Square Enix, which was not successful for freaking People Can Fly. If that was a game that they canceled, it is a bummer, because that was a refreshing co-op like experience, that looter type co-op experience that had a twist and a challenge to it. So no, best of luck to them though.
Yeah, I do wonder though, are more games, I do think more games are getting canceled than last generation, right? But is it like way more games getting canceled this generation, or did we not learn about game cancellations as much like from last generation? Because we learned about games that were canceled last generation way after they were canceled. Like, they didn't get announcements, they were just in development, and then like years later we learned, oh, this studio was working on something. Like, we didn't actually learn about some games cancellation until that studio put out a new game, and then we learned, oh, we canceled the game before we put out this new game. So I wonder, is it like way more games getting canceled now, or are we just didn't know about it before?
I think it's a little bit of both, only because the thing is, for some reason, we have too much access. I don't know why developers need to announce games that they canceled that are in like pre-production and stuff, especially if they never formally revealed them. Because you're right, the games that were canceled during like PS2 and 360 eras, we found out in freaking like years later, or in some sort of documentary or something like that. But then we got these like job postings. I guess there's these pre-damage control, because if they're about to announce a bunch of layoffs, then we find out those cancellations with the layoff announcements. Because I guess publishers or developers have to give or justify the reasons for the layoffs, and the game cancellations are part of that.
Yeah. Well, at least that PlayStation game ain't canceled right now, right, Jack? Something to be happy about? Yeah? Optimistic?
Great news.
Fantastic.
Don't jinx it, BG.
It could be canceled. It could be canceled. Never know. I'm gonna bring this up just because I love every chance I can possibly get to hate on Marathon. There's just been speculation that Marathon could be delayed. It won't be canceled because it's pretty much finished. But it's big, with the whole debacle about them stealing art and that controversy. Apparently the marketing for the game, the marketing that was planned for the game, apparently that has been canceled though. So they may just let this game launch how it does, just raw. And however it does, it'll have to do it by merit and word of mouth. but it's not going to be getting no promotion. I don't even really know how you promote a game like Marathon, if I'm being honest. Marathon, like, I don't know how you promote that game. It's
Pringles and Mountain Dew.
Because a lot of promotion has to do with, like, if we're being honest, it is kind of like presentation. And I know some people like champion that art style, but that game, like, if you just put it up on a screen like a sizzle reel for people, it's not something that really gets people interested or people want to know what's that. I don't think it does that at all. So I don't even know how you market that game. Like, that game doesn't have marketing power where you can like put it on the side of a train and buzz. It doesn't, like, that's not really gonna do anything for it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what that would really look like. I can't wait for that game to fail, is my point. I don't give a fuck. I just want it to fail. Oh my God, BG, you're hoping for games to fail? Yes. It's not new for me. There are games that I absolutely believe should fail. And I don't feel bad about that. I think it's crazy that there's some of y'all don't have games that y'all want to fail. I think some of y'all are nuts for that. Why like you can't tell me that like you think everything should succeed. You think everything is deserving of that? Like, come on, bro. Everything deserves to do well. Some of these games don't deserve that. And you should hope some of them fail. Come on, I want to somebody like in the chat start naming games that you want to fail. Let it out. Release. Purify yourself. Be honest with you. There's got like game from the past. Game
Death Stranding 2.
See, like I'm down with that too. Even though I think Death Stranding 1 wasn't like a breakaway success. You know, it had slow sales. It eventually got to like 8 million or whatever it did. So I don't think that was necessarily a success immediately, but over time it unfortunately did. But yeah, everybody should have some games they want to fail. Come on, man. Y'all got to. Jack, think of something. What's something you want to fail?
It's not that I want a game. It's games I got that I don't give a fuck about. I don't care how they do. I feel like wanting a game because you know that's just gonna happen anyway. You know what I mean? It's like saying walking that street like I hope this nigga go to jail one day. It's like, bro, somebody out in the crowd gonna go to jail one. Like, you don't have to wish for that. It's gonna happen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's destined to happen. So it's no need to want a game to fail. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, especially if it look like dog shit. If it look like dog shit, more than likely it's gonna fail. I don't necessarily want it to fail. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm always gonna be vocal about what I want to fail.
But you a hater though, BG. That's your problem. You a hater.
Absolutely.
You a fucking hater.
Absolutely.
You're sick in the head, brother. That's mental illness right there.
Speaking of game, like, I mean, as far as like, I know I did a video regarding like some how I feel about multiplayer games. However, I know I'm a late to this. Splitgate 2 is kind of popping. I can appreciate.
Oh, you like it?
Just want to throw that out there. Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
You like online games? Move, okay.
Because like I said, I said it last week, my only thing with Splitgate 2 is it's not visceral enough for me. You know, it feels like you're playing laser tag or you're playing like Tron or something like that with the kills. You know, and I do like games that have like some type of like more realistic guns. It doesn't have to necessarily be blood and gore, right? Because I played, there's been multiplayer games I love that didn't have blood, but it had like realistic guns and gun mechanics. That'd be my thing. Like, I don't want to, shooting lasers don't give me like satisfaction like that. And I know all the guns are not lasers. They have like shotguns and rifles, but you get what I'm saying. They are more fashioned like that. So that'd be my only thing. All right. Next, EA canceled the Black Panther game. I'm pretty sure we never saw gameplay, right? I don't even never.
Yeah, this was never formally revealed, right? Or it was just like one of those financial announcements.
I think it was like a cover art. I think we might have got cover art. Maybe
it was just
not even. It was like the Black Panther symbol.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a mask or some shit. Yeah.
So,
but this is not that game with Captain America.
No, Amy
No.
Hennig's game? No,
No.
that's Marvel something
That's
19.
Skydance.
1940
Skydance.
Rise of Hydra or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that game
Made
by
by
Amy.
Skydance. That's not made
Yeah,
by
by Amy Hennig. Yep, that's that game, which a lot of people actually were confusing on on Twitter. Different game. This is made by EA Cliffhanger Games, and I don't think Cliffhanger Games actually. I think they were a new studio made to make Black Panther. I don't think they ever actually released any game. Let me check. Cliff. Did they release anything?
The news like broke out because like Jason Schreier like reported that it got canned.
Yeah, I don't think they released anything. So,
But they closed down though with this.
yeah,
announcement.
they closed them down. Yeah, it'd be a lot of that. Studios opening to just make a game and then get shut down before they make the game. And they said it was because development wasn't far along, as it should have been. They weren't meeting the
Yeah, I
milestones.
think they were still in pre-production.
Yeah, for 4 years.
Yeah,
That's what I.
and it's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, because of course I would have loved to play a Black Panther game, and I think I saw a report that they were going to use something similar to the Nemesis system.
Okay, yeah, this is the studio that left the senior team from damn it, the people that made Monolith.
Yeah, that's the thing. So Monolith got shut down. A bunch of people from Monolith went to this studio. Now this studio got shut down. So they just like everywhere they go, they just getting laid off and they can't make nothing. Games industry. Why would anybody want to be a game developer? I ask that question every year. I appreciate y'all, but y'all have one of the riskiest jobs. I kind of want to say in the world, like as far as job security. Like game development has some of the worst job security in any field. In any field. It's the worst. I would never want to get into that shit, bro. So
yeah, because like Monolith, they closed down. They were working on that Wonder Woman game, but then this studio like closed down. Well, I thought they were like just hitting hit with layoffs. I didn't know the whole studio closed down.
Yeah.
Jeesh.
Wonder Woman gone, Black Panther gone. EA is still working on an Iron Man game, though. That's still.
We'll see about that.
That's still real. I don't think they go.
Yeah, I don't think all these licensed titles being canceled on Scary Eye about like Wolverine, which I haven't heard nothing from. The most we got from it was the leak.
I mean, it's possible for Wolverine to be canceled. I think it's possible.
Jeez, that would be a very bad situation to find out. That Great Web got canceled, and we still don't know what's going on with that Venom game, and then the DLC plan for Spider-Man 2 got canceled too.
Yeah,
but the Carnage, which is that
man,
it would just be surprising because Insomniac, are good, I would say, producers and shepherds because they have like the best track record of releasing things and faster than anybody else. So that's why it would just be strange for them.
The cast is getting leaked on Wolverine. Well, not leaked, but they putting it on IMDb right now, so I don't think Wolverine getting canceled.
Yeah.
I don't know about that MDB posting because anybody can edit that. So I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. I don't think I wouldn't lean towards it is canceled because Insomniac just doesn't really have issues, like I said, moving along in production with their games. The worst thing that happened to Wolverine was that it leaked. As far as we know, there was no production issues. And GTA got leaked like crazy, that came out. Like I don't look at a leak as something that should ever lead to a cancellation of a game. Like I understand why they look at it as a bad thing, obviously, because surprisingly, like when Wolverine leaked, and you think like, oh, so what? People see your incomplete game. Most people are smart enough to know that this is way incomplete, like pre-alpha, but it leaked to that other side of the internet where people play games, but they're not gamers. So there were people like, yo, this looks like dog shit. And people had to tell them like, yo, this is literally incomplete. So there is that side of the internet who actually doesn't know better if your game makes it to that side. But either way, I don't think none of that matters. Like if you reveal your game again and it looks amazing, nobody's even gonna remember that. Like, oh, it leaked and the gameplay looked bad. Nobody's gonna remember that. So
there was like a lot of stuff for Insomniac, because that Insomniac leak, like a lot of stuff, like their roadmap, and then Wolverine got hit the most because there was like a playable build of it out in the wild that people were trying to play.
Yeah,
on stuff that we weren't even supposed to know about because they only showed that announcement reveal when it was like too early in production, and then we're finding out like what directors are like changing and whatnot. But it's like, yeah.
R.I.P. Black Panther game. And apparently, like some details about it. Like I said, you were going to be fighting the Skrull. It was going to have something like a nemesis system, and Killmonger, T'Challa, Shuri, and I think one other character might have been playable character. They were going to be multiple playable characters, which I don't like. I don't want to play as Shuri in a Black Panther game. There's several people who have held the Black Panther title and mantle, right? But you have a few main characters, you know, T'Challa, his father, T'Chaka. Black Panther has T'Challa has a son. I believe that's canon. I can't remember what his name is. And yes, I know Shuri technically also becomes the Black Panther, as we saw in the movies, because that happens in the comic too. But I'm not acknowledging that shit. At least, matter of fact, the comic version of Shuri becoming the Black Panther, I'm not even mad at that. The live action Shuri becoming Black Panther, I hate it. That's fucking garbage. And
the other character is supposed to be T'Challa's son.
Yeah. So my point is, I just want to play as one Black Panther in a Black Panther game. I don't want multiple. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it was not T'Challa, because like I said in that Rise of Hydra, that's T'Challa's father or grandfather, one of them. Just pick one and make the story and the narrative around that Black Panther. I don't want to play as multiple characters. When it's called, you get my. I'm not trying to play as multiple characters. So I probably wouldn't have liked that part of it, but the game probably would have been exciting if we got it, man. So another game canceled. Another one bites the dust.
That shit would have been ass.
Don't do that. It wouldn't have been ass. It would have been.
Bro, if EA canceled it, you know it was going to be ass. Come on.
They canceled it because the studio wasn't far along in development,
and it was ass. Pre-production for 4 years, that shit was ass.
Well, yeah, because okay. If you want to say yes, it was ass because that studio was making it, yes, but it wouldn't have been ass because it's a Black Panther game. A Black Panther game made by somebody who knows what they're doing could be great. That's all I'm saying.
Hey man, if Bioware's still alive, nigga, and hey, you get it.
Those is you got your parents in back of you. And
that's my uncle. That's like a brother.
Okay. All right.
It's how you hating.
No,
you know Jack best pictures. You know it's funny. Jack best pictures is with me.
No, he look like a stand-up guy in that picture. He does look like a stand-up guy.
I do got some good pictures for Red Page. That's true.
I know all his best pictures with me.
Yeah. Jack really be lying to niggas saying he like 6 feet or 6'1". Like nigga, come on.
I am.
Yeah, Jack, you like what, 6'1"?
Jack, you're like 6'2" and a half.
I'm like 5'9". On a good day. If I got on heels, I'm a good 5. No, I'm a good 5'11" with some heels on.
Jack, you're like 6'2" and a half, bro. I'm not, because I'm like almost 6'1". And you kind of like, no, I'm not. I don't think I am. Anyway, man.
Oh man, I should have showed them that picture of me and Chop.
Chop look like Chop. He really a munchkin, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah, Chop what
That's
5'4" or something.
5'5" on a good day, maybe.
Mm.
You know what's funny? Chop like 5'4", 5'5". He'll beat your ass, BG.
Damn.
Listen, you know how like in the old Pokemon games, like you had when what was it when you were in the Safari Zone or some shit like that, you had to throw out bait to get to run into certain Pokemon. Nigga, I would just throw out some chicken nuggets in a circle, and with a rope, and then as soon as Chop come to the rope, that nigga leg get caught in it. Come on, bro. I ain't gotta fight that nigga. I'm setting up a trap for that nigga. Chicken nuggets.
You don't know Chop well enough. He likes concretes and grabba. That's the only way you can be able to get him.
Don't give him no concrete. You gonna don't do that.
Oh yeah, give him a concrete.
You
Ball.
gonna turn him into a bomb in that motherfucker.
BG don't know.
I don't know. I don't.
You gonna find out one day.
Maybe. Since we were talking about Last of Us earlier, they did say the show did lead to an increase in Last of Us Part 2 sales. Apparently, like since season 2 started, Part 2 sold an additional 2 million copies. That's the report.
Part 2 remastered.
Yeah, that's the report that I saw.
I mean,
but
you know, I don't too much fuck with Tick. But did you see the other news about Last of Us TV show?
About the views of the finale.
Yeah, man, Tick might have been right. BG, you don't think so?
I didn't see how much low they said it. How much lower it said it was. I just saw that it was lower.
No, each episode still averaged more viewers than this first season.
No, but they said the finale. They said it was a 50% drop opposed to like the first season.
The first season's finale. Okay.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Tick might have been on to something. I don't know.
No, but Tick's reasoning for the drop is what I disagree with.
What do you
say? No, he was saying some silly shit with that, but
I think
he did say the views was dropping off. I mean,
oh yeah, I don't think I ever disagreed with his point that it was dropping. I disagree with the reason. I think the viewership dropped.
The other shit was silly. Yeah, the other shit was silly.
I think the viewership dropped I think Bella Ramsey cannot carry a show. Like, she's not compelling enough where you want to keep following her playing Ellie. I didn't want to. Like, she can't hold a scene by herself. Or even with the girl that was playing Dina, she's just not like a lead where you like, oh yeah, I want to, because it just feels like like I said before, it feels like two Rugrats with guns. Like that's what it feels like, bro. It just doesn't work for me. Doesn't work for me, man. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I saw one clip of the show where, like, I guess that's where it ended, but it's like she was trying to do like the y'all seen The Punisher, right? That one scene where he's like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, he won't say it. She just ugly, bro. Is she not easy on the eyes? That's why niggas don't like the show.
I mean, I've definitely said she's funny looking, but that's funny looking people could carry a show if you're a good actor, you know.
Name a funny looking person who carried the show.
Y'all being rude, man. This is very rude what y'all saying.
Name somebody who wasn't easy on the eyes that carried the show.
Oh,
show.
I mean, a woman. I mean,
anybody.
How many, like, there's not a lot of like lead women.
No.
A Handmaid's Tale. I forgot what her name is. She is very funny looking. That show is very popular. It has a lot of views. Look up I don't know her name, but she was the woman. She played the invisible. She played the woman in Invisible Man.
Handmaid's Tale.
And yeah, it's a very popular.
Yeah, she is a weird looking woman.
She is the main. The main character. She's extremely. Yeah, she's extremely funny looking. Like, she just has a very unattractive face, and she's the lead. But she is an amazing actor.
Moss.
Yes, she's a really good actor, bro. And I watched that show for all the seasons. I think what is it, 6th season? It just ended. The finale just came on, and her ugliness didn't affect how good of an actor she was and how good of the show she was.
She still look better than Bella Ramsey though.
If
I
she
call
got
her
a
Big
chin
Bella
job,
Ramsey.
you wouldn't be saying that, BG.
She's funny looking, bro. But she's an amazing actor, so it could be
I
done.
guess she ain't that ugly though.
But salute. Okay. All right. So yeah, cross-pollination for shows and games work, I guess. MachineGames, this is according to a LinkedIn post, so it's not necessarily, I guess, official. According to somebody who works at MachineGames, they posted a canceled unannounced project on their LinkedIn. So apparently they canceled something. We don't know what. So whatever. I would love another Wolfenstein. Would love that. I'm pretty sure we're never getting another Indiana Jones game though. I feel pretty confident about that, and I'm willing to take a long-term bet if anybody wants to do that. I feel pretty good about that because I don't think that game I don't think it performed well sales-wise or Game Pass numbers-wise. So
that's a safe bet. No, it was a really good game.
Debatable. Yeah. You beat that yet, Jack?
I'm not playing it
Jack
anymore.
not beating that.
Salute.
He dropped it.
Why not?
That
It's a
nigga got
long
like
story, man.
he got like 40 minutes left and won't do it.
I'm good, bro. Shout out to Indiana Jones, man. Shout out to the Great Circle. Shout out to Tony Todd.
Yeah.
You know,
Where's the bar?
You know, it's funny. I am
Bro,
because the PS5 Pro version was kind of ass. That's why I ain't buy it. So
you said what's wrong with
yeah,
it?
man.
It wasn't significantly better than the Xbox Series X version. That's why.
They just didn't put enough effort into it. I'm lagging.
Is that the reason why you ain't get Doom as well?
Yup.
Oh yeah, you lagging a little bit. Yeah, you is. I see you.
All right, hold on.
What kind of webcam you on, brother?
No, you should get Doom.
Hold on.
Just
hold
not full
on.
price. That's all. Okay.
I'll get it on a little winter.
Let me see what else we got. All right. The Xbox first party handheld has been deprioritized and sidelined. Smooth.
Hey, BG, we got any positive news this week, brother? What the fuck
Positive?
going on, man?
Can
Anything good happen
news?
this week? God damn.
Can
What the fuck is niggas say I like to complain? You hear the shit we got to talk about? God damn.
Can news really be news if it's positive?
I would say so. Shit.
I mean, well,
I heard a happy story yet.
let me look on my list, see if I got anything positive. Got something slight. It's not really. I mean, there's that days of play sale where although them PlayStation products is like on sale like $50. That's the best I got for you.
They did finesse me out of another year of premium. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I went to go buy a game. I'm like, I could pay $60 to buy these games. I can get premium for the rest of the year for the $50. They got me for another year of premium, dog. Shout out to the
that's
what days of play, whatever. Fuck.
What game got you to get a premium though?
Cause I was gonna play Bloom and Rage, but my premium ran out, right? So I was gonna get that. That was 2 games. That was like $40, and then there was a couple of other games that was like $10 a piece. By the time I added all the shit up, I'm like, bro, I just might as well go and get the premium again, bro. Like,
yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, you should.
That's the best positive news I can give you, bro. Looking at my list. So just be ready for all negative. But yeah, Xbox, their handheld that they were working on, because they have a partnership with Asus. It's Asus, right? I think so.
Yeah.
Asus.
Yeah, Asus. For the ROG Ally, right? To make a partnered handheld, but they were also working on their own first party handheld, and now they said they've sidelined that. That is not something they're putting it on hold. Smooth, I'm gonna let you take over. I gotta go feed my cats real quick.
Yeah, so this is due because of I think Valve have sent out like Steam OS powered like Rogue Allies and I think Legions and content creators and whatnot got access to it. And the reviews are like very positive because it's running Steam OS. So it's like saving on battery life. They're getting better performance versus like the Windows based one. And so that puts Xbox or Microsoft in a tight spot because they can lose like a pretty much market share that they had no business losing. So they took their teams that were working on a native handheld to work on to assist optimizing this Windows 11 gaming around like the handheld so they can be more performant or more competitive with the upcoming Steam OS. Because pretty much running Steam OS is like literally having like a Steam Deck just, on a different, essentially a Steam Deck on a different, by a different party. That's all. In a Steam Deck, there's nothing wrong with that as a platform, and that runs the Steam OS. So now that's eaten into Microsoft's business is pretty much being that the de facto OS provider for these upcoming gaming handhelds. The Xbox handheld wasn't like due anytime soon anyway, but this thing, the Xbox Rogue Ally and the updated Rogue Ally is supposed to launch like this year. So they got to make sure that launches and that is more competitive with the Steam OS version of these Rogue Allies and Legion Goes. So they're in a tough spot though.
So let me get this straight, right? So the Xbox handheld, it was gonna have like, I guess you'll say Steam capabilities on it, right?
Yeah, that's a rumor.
So like, bro, what? Like you just said, so it ain't gonna have like, I guess the Xbox store or it'll have Game Pass on it, but other than that, how are they even making money off this, bro? Like, they hope they buy the game through Steam or what? I mean,
I still don't understand the concept. There's people that made videos on it. I don't understand the concept of Xbox putting out a console or a handheld that lets you access games from like Steam or Epic. I don't understand. I don't see the business advantage there. I think some people speculate that it's more so a legality thing, them trying to do this to kind of push this idea, hoping that regulation forces Apple and Google to open up their stores. And in that case, then it will allow them to do what they really want, but they're trying to, I guess, lead the charge in having like this true open platform. But from a business sense, it doesn't make sense from them, because telling you now, an Xbox handheld, or not even an Xbox handheld, an Xbox console that has all I would literally do, if possible, I would get all my games from the Xbox store because I prefer Xbox achievements. But the games that I would buy off of like a Steam store, Epic Games Store, were games that were published by PlayStation. That would be the only thing I would do there. But
yeah, I don't see, from a financial standpoint, because for the audience, if you running Steam on your shit, Xbox don't get no money. Steam get like what, 70%, 80% of the sales when you buy it off of Steam, right? So like Xbox not getting that money, as opposed to the console they got now. If you buy a game off the Xbox store, they getting a cut of that money. Like,
yeah.
So unless they selling this handheld for like a profit, or they getting some money on the back end from one of these companies to do this, I don't know how this is a financial feasible situation. I'm not a businessman though, so don't get me the line. But yeah, it's a weird situation they in right now, man. I just wonder what their end game is with this shit, to be honest.
I don't understand it. It's like, 'cause the thing is, the one thing people say when Xbox hardware ain't doing so great, Microsoft is a software company, but this is fucking oxymoron to what they are. You know what I mean? They need to be, they need to stay ahead of other operating systems infiltrating other hardware. If you're not going to sell a console or sell a handheld, the best absolute thing is being the operating system that powers the most popular handhelds. You know what I mean? That's what you want to be. You don't want to share that space or lose that advantage or that market share to another provider. I don't know, unless they got plans to buy Steam or something like that. Other than that, I don't see how it does good for them at all.
Yeah, I kind of, they got that saying you never want to put all your eggs in one basket, right? But it seemed like they so fucking hell bent on making Game Pass a success. It's like, bro, if this shit don't work out the way you expecting it, like you really gonna fuck yourself over, like worse than you already have. So it's a risky play. It's definitely a risky play, unless you said they trying to get in with Steam or something like that. I mean, that'll be a crazy move too, though. You know what I mean? Like, is that even in the cards, though? Is that even possible? I don't know.
I mean, it depends. I mean, the FTC is depleted. They ain't gonna be challenging anything. I don't know. It would make sense for them to try. It would be very expensive, but I'm not even honestly banking on that. I just think Microsoft, and as far as gaming, they're in a weird space because it's like between them being multi-plat and their next gen plans. Honestly, to be honest, I feel like it's just a lot of noise, and I don't think they're putting out shit. Honestly. I don't think they're putting out anything because all the rumors that I hear, none of it makes sense. None of it actually makes sense. But I think they have an audience to salvage to some degree. So who knows? I'm curious to see how everything works out. But I don't know how that's like a selling. How do you sell like? Buy Steam games here.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean? Because like,
I was gonna say I was talking with Blaze last night. He was like, this would be the one thing that'll make me go out and get like an Xbox product. Like I don't really fuck with Xbox no more. But and then I asked him, I'm like, bro, you just said you got a Steam Deck, you got the ROG Ally. Why would you buy this if it's literally the same shit just with an Xbox branding? Like, what would make you buy this over that? You know what I mean? Like it's the same shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I have no clue. Like I understand what people want or what they're looking for out of Xbox. And I mean, right now I'm happy that Xbox is releasing some quality games and Game Pass has been lit all year. That's the only thing they got going for them. But as far as like that handheld, again, all we can do is hope that sidelining ain't beyond, isn't like extended to the console. But what I've learned from Microsoft or being an Xbox fan, they do exactly what they say they're not going to do, especially if it's bad news. I've learned this. If Microsoft says they're doing something, expect them not to do it. And if Microsoft says they're not going to do something, expect them to do it. Yep. Think about it.
That's true.
Where's that high fidelity VR for Xbox Scorpio? Like that, people forget that was a major part of the announcement when they announced Project Scorpio, and that shit came in like there was no mention of it when it was time to launch it. When it was time to launch that Xbox, you never heard anything about it. The whole what the hell did they do? Oh shit, they
did only 4 games. We know that was a lot.
They went. Oh, don't take this as a sign of things to come. Yeah, all right. They do the complete freaking opposite. It was the same thing when it was PC games, and it's the same things. Only launching these games. These games are exclusive where Xbox and Game Pass exists, right? PlayStation and Nintendo still ain't got no damn Game Pass, and those games now exist on PlayStation and Nintendo. So they're habitual liars, severe liars, and I get scared. That's why I'm so nervous at this upcoming event. Because my thing is, what are they going to say? Because what they're saying they're doing, because you know how they double down on, we're doing a next gen console. We are still doing hardware, and bro. I'm like that tells me they ain't doing hardware. All right, one thing. All right, so on the business update, one thing that people didn't catch, right? Remember when Sarah Bond says, we'll be sharing like hardware plans for later this year?
Yeah.
And people thought that meant that they were going to show us the next for some reason they thought we were going to see the next generation Xbox later that year. No, the Xbox they were talking about was that damn Scarlet Star Xbox and a digital Xbox Series X. That's literally what they were talking about, because that's technically hardware. So when they say things to ease something, expect the actual absolute worst.
Yeah.
Bro. I just realized that Xbox event is coming up this Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yep, next week.
I ain't realized it was that soon. I ain't realized that soon.
I don't know if y'all talked about it, but the reception that I saw from Xbox fans about this handheld being sidelined was another thing they're backing out of, right? Where PlayStation and like Nintendo are doing something and Xbox is backing out, so like because the handheld thing, you could have maybe put that together as, okay, maybe they can compete on the handheld front, even though, all their games are going everywhere. And then that's another thing that you're essentially yielding for Xbox, for Nintendo and PlayStation to just run wild and do what they want in that lane. So that was the reception that I saw. So like,
yeah, but it was sounding like they wasn't even gonna have a proprietary storefront on the shit, BG. It's like they were gonna be running Steam and all that. Like that ain't gonna too much help them.
Hey man,
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, bro. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, sucks to suck, man. I really don't like that Xbox. Like when the console war was really happening, I liked to see
Fire.
Xbox compete, even though like because I felt like they were inferior. I wanted them to like I somewhat wanted them to like I wanted them to fail where they were inferior, but I never wanted them to quit. That's too like you may enjoy like you have your football team and you want them to win, right? And you have your conference rivals, but you want them to lose, but you don't want them to not play. Like I want to see the Eagles play the Giants. I want to see them play the Commanders and everybody in that conference. But I would hate it if one of them just decided, you know what, we're not gonna show up. We forfeit in the game. I never wanted that.
It's crazy, bro, because during the console, like Smooth, we finally got the list war. You know what I mean? You finally got a crazy list you can run off right now, right? But now it don't even fucking matter, dog. Because if you do it, they be like, yeah, that's on PlayStation, that's on Switch, dog. God damn, bro. I've been waiting for this, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, this was actually the first year, one of the first years of Xbox where, in my opinion, where you could, if these games were exclusive, you had a solid argument.
Yep.
You definitely would have had a great argument, bro. Definitely.
Like, nah, you got a point. And that's the year they decide, yeah, we gonna slut ourselves out. We going everywhere.
Yeah, you ever have one of those dreams, right? Where you're like sleeping and the dream is like, like you do something big, like win a whole lot of money, or you finally got like get this ass you've been waiting on or something like that, right? So it happens in the dream, right? And then it is so real, like you could actually feel it. It's tangible, right? And when you fucking wake up and how let down you are, because that's exactly how these last 3 Xbox Game Showcase were prior to this year. Because I'm like, yo, Xbox is coming, like yo, with all these bangers, this list, getting my list ready, like all that shit is like, yo, this can't be real. Xbox is really firing all cylinders, and this shit. In reality, this shit's a fucking worst nightmare possible. This shit don't matter. It's actually not happening. That's exactly how I felt. Like I remember I had a dream, bro. Somebody handed me this, like, yo, here, this is for you. They handed me like, I want to say a good couple racks, and I'm like touching it in my hand. I'm like, and I was just super happy. And I'm thinking about all the shit I'm gonna spend this money on. I woke up with my hand like this. Like this, and I damn near cried, bro. Like,
Smooth, I got a Bond analogy, right? You know what Xbox is, bro? It's the overweight chick you was with when you ain't have nothing, right? And when you finally cash out, you buy the titty job, the BBL. She get fine as fuck. She's like, nigga, I'm a hoe now, nigga. It's over with. I'm on the market, nigga. Fuck it. Goddamn, we got
Yeah.
cucked, bro. Gamers got cucked, bro. That's all, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Well, my fucking mouse just died. Okay. Move your big ass head, my cat in the way. Okay, let me see what else I
You
got.
doing a live reaction to the showcase move?
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing one, man, but that bitch at like 11 a.m., bro. I don't know if I want to wake up and do that.
Sundays always at the same time.
You talking about the Xbox one or
Damn,
like
bro,
this
you know-
summer Game Fest shit?
The Xbox
I
showcase.
think it's the Xbox shit. I tried the last time I tried doing my fucking internet crashed. I think that's why I ain't do it. That shit pissed me off.
Okay. All right. Bro. Dog, move before you knock down my camera again.
Y'all got any expectations for that Xbox showcase?
Yeah, that's I haven't really been following it. I don't know. What contraband?
It's weird, man. It's like I feel like last year was like the best showcase that they've had like ever, and it was like, but it was bittersweet. But this year, now we know what Xbox is. It's like I expect it to be good. I don't know if it's going to be better than last year's. But it's kind of weird because I think Xbox, I don't know, man. Xbox is kind of weird, like, because they did a lot of announcements this spring that could have been in the showcase. They could have held on to the Oblivion remaster, the Gears Reloaded, the Tony Hawk stuff. All that stuff are showcase material. And then you factor in their developer direct. It's usually a big hit. But it's the Outer Worlds 2, and Outer Worlds 2 I expect to be good, but that's like what you would consider like a B tier game. Like it's gonna score relatively high, but it's not like their mass market like that they anticipate, that they have high expectations for as far as sales wise.
Yeah.
So when you consider that, I feel like I don't know. I have a good feeling they might mail in a dud. Honestly. It should be a good showcase because I think they will have now this year a more welcoming audience. This is a showcase essentially for everyone. I expect a ton of PlayStation fans to tune in, Nintendo fans to tune in. Everybody should be able to tune in because it's going to be for everybody. But I don't know why I'm anticipating like a dud because just the way they've been moving.
Okay.
And remember, they canceled FanFest, and I still think the reason they canceled FanFest because maybe one of the big announcements that they do have is probably something that's going to piss off a core Xbox fan that they had to keep Phil out of harm's way.
Halo to PS5 in October.
Some shit like that. That's what I think. I still think to my heart is like, why did I have an Xbox FanFest? I really think they feel in their heart that a lot of these Xbox fans are going to take
what date is this?
personal.
No.
The
Next week,
8th
Sunday.
The 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so let's just say, for instance, they do announce some shit that get like niggas really riled up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm here for the toxicity, bro. I'm gonna be on Twitter all day. I'm here for the fuck shit, the Twitter Spaces, the threats, nigga. I'm here for all that. I ain't gonna lie. I need some excitement, dog.
Yeah. You ain't see like I jumped. Uni had a Twitter space. I think it was yesterday. Xbox behaving this way and quitting on being competitive got this nigga Uni talking about he's making a podcast, like several podcasts about something like a political podcast or something non-gaming essentially. I'm like, Xbox got this nigga making non-gaming pod. He's like, I can't do it. I cannot make a gaming podcast.
Bro,
He's like,
game depression real, bro. That shit real.
Because he said Xbox would piss him off.
You know what? But you know what? There's some truth to that. I think that the thing is, I feel like that Xbox, waving a white flag has literally had a net negative impact on content creation.
It has.
Absolutely.
Like,
and not just for Xbox gamers. It's bad. It's bad for if you create content on consoles or PlayStation too.
If you have a PlayStation-centric podcast or Xbox-centric podcast, you fucked off right now.
It's bad. It's bad.
Horribly, bro.
Because
so what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Because their actions, their actions of competing created news for both.
Yeah.
Like so news is if you're just somebody who talks about gaming just in general, and you've had less stuff to talk about.
You good.
But you've had
Bro.
less stuff to talk about overall.
All right, look, here go PlayStation podcast. Okay, guys, another rumored cancellation on the way. Astrobot weekly up. Like, bro, what the? It's not the time. What new games you talking about, nigga? Like, no. Stellar Blade going to PC? Like, bro, no, man. Like,
yeah.
And then if you're on Xbox side, you ain't talking about no exclusive shit. So it's just a fucking pity party on that motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. Xbox podcasts are like literally holding on by a thread. For like, I'm like,
I really hate that, bro. I hate that.
I don't like it.
I hate
I don't listen, yo. I'm the one. I told y'all. I was the guy who subscribed and listened to mostly Xbox podcasts, right, bro? I lie to you not. Dumb joints don't come across my. I'm still subscribed to them. They don't come across my feed like that no more.
Bro, it ain't shit to talk about, bro. It ain't.
Like,
I seen a
damn.
notification for Planet Xbox in a minute.
Yeah, bro, I tried, man.
I didn't forget about that motherfucker.
No, I tried. I was like, no. My thing is, my plan is depending on how the showcase goes. I might do what you call those what's those award shows? BT
a post reaction
used to do. Nah, remember those award shows BT used to do for all the honor all those old ass people like.
Oh, like a legacy or generational award.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the shit they give to like Queen Latifah or somebody.
Lifetime achievement.
Yeah, MC Light. Yeah, like one of them. Yeah.
You know, I really do, but dude, it's hard to bring back. I want to do Planet Xbox. I'd like it's, but again, I don't want to sound like a lot of these podcasts. And like I was like, I don't know what to really address that's going to make me happy or that people care about.
You know what I mean? I can appreciate that because you don't want to be fake, but at the same time, if you go in there with your honest opinion, you already know people gonna revolt against what you're saying. Because like, I can appreciate. I respect that, bro.
Like I'm listening. If you think about all these podcasts, when you do get a chance to listen, it's like it's everyone's trying to convince you about how much money Xbox is making, or now that they're third party and how they're infiltrating PlayStation and stuff like that. It's like, oh, like all these games are selling. Xbox games are selling better on PlayStation than PlayStation games. I'm like, bruh, how does it spin it? Like, I can't get hype off of this. I can't get hype.
Nope. It's whack.
Like how much can you spend like hyping up like revenue like every week?
Yeah,
bro. I was like, damn, bro, I wonder when we gonna see Wolverine get nigga. Oh, you know, Sony's making the most money than ever. Revenue. Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Jack, you want to hear something ironic? You want to hear something ironic? Outside of before ABK, right? All this stuff. One of Xbox's most profitable year was 2017, and that goes down as one of their worst years in history because they didn't have shit. They didn't release nothing in 2017. 2017 and 2022, they had like profitability. It was like never celebrate because like PlayStation ain't released shit and it crossed 30 billion. What's going on?
No, it's like YouTube, right? I don't know if y'all YouTube like this. Mine is like this. I get more subscribers when I don't release content. If I don't do videos for 2-3 weeks, I get more subscribers. When I start doing videos again, niggas leave. Like I thought y'all was coming to
maybe
see
we paying you to maybe we paying you to shut the fuck up. Stay off.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's crazy, man.
You're an hour late, brother. What's going on?
I went running. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, we don't give a fuck about that, brother. We had to do the podcast.
Well,
Right.
yeah. Shout out to Xbox killing
You
content.
ain't nothing, brother.
Yeah. Xbox has just killed the news and media cycle, and killed all of the material we had to make videos on. We were just talking about that. It's cool though. Yeah.
Okay. Business as usual.
Let me see. Okay, what else we got? Elden Ring, Nightreign came out, correct? I think.
Yes.
Okay. I assume nobody in here played it. Assume.
It already sold 2 million copies.
Okay, yeah, it did
This
sell.
is the,
Well, I saw it had 2 million players. I don't know if that means copies,
Oh, it
but
didn't
it
sell?
might.
Okay,
It might. I'm not sure because wait, can you?
No, I think
Can you play it any other way?
It sold 2 million.
Okay, if it did, cool.
I mean,
this is
so
the multiplayer.
Sure did.
Add-on, yeah.
Yes, where you could either play
Well,
solo.
it's a standalone game.
Yeah, you can either play solo or with 3 people and fight not against each other because it's not PvP, but it's PvE if I remember correctly. And if somebody I don't know in the Discord wants to come talk about this, you can. I am the Souls guy, but I told y'all right from when they announced this, I will not be playing this because I don't want to. For one, I'm not trying to play. I'm not trying to play Souls game with anybody. Like to me, that is a single player game. Now, yes, you can play. You could technically play it by yourself, or it has to be by yourself or with 3 people. You can't do 2 people. But to me, this is a glorified mod with just assets from previous Souls games, Dark Souls 3 and 2, and I'm not playing this. I don't play multiplayer Souls games, and I think y'all are letting From Software get away with some shit once again that y'all wouldn't let anybody else get away with just reusing assets. Like, oh, let's reuse a whole bunch of assets from our previous game, put it in the world of our new game, and then make it a co-op game. Genius. Like, get that shit out of here, bro. I'm not. When you make a new game, an actual new Souls game, I will play that. Not this mod that a bunch of niggas in a bunch of PC dorks in their living room could have done themselves. I'm not falling for that shit. Y'all can enjoy that. Listen, y'all can enjoy it. I'm not touching this.
Is it true you can't do builds in that game? Like you just get like default characters you got to pick from?
Don't know.
Is that true?
No idea. Yeah, I'm just to me this is a lazy. This is lazy half-assed content release. That's just how I see it. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a cash grab, man. It's a cash grab. You know what's going on.
But people won't call something released from Software a cash grab. But I think this is kind of.
I don't think it did review. It didn't review like the other games. No, so I think it's in like
70s.
70s. Yeah, it's in the 70s. Yeah.
Oh what? Oh
shit. Other games got way higher than that. But it is selling though, and I think it had like 300,000 players concurrent like. Right when the game came out, so it's doing numbers, bro. People, fucking with it, I guess.
Yeah. So
I'm sure it didn't cost much.
No, because they already had everything made already from their previous games
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. This is extremely budget friendly.
Yeah.
So I will not be playing. I don't care about this. And honestly, same thing with that Nintendo Souls game, because that's also multiplayer, and that reuses seemingly a ton of assets. I'm like, no, y'all, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'll wait for y'all next real game.
Oh no, if you want a FromSoft game that don't reuse assets no more, BG, you'll never play another one, brother.
Well, it's egregious to me. To me, Dustbloods and Nightreign is just egregious use of previous assets. Where I lie to you not. See, people are acting like, oh, we thought it was Bloodborne because it looked similar, right, bro? I thought it was an actual Bloodborne game because there's some things in that game I swear I seen in Blood. Like, I'm not talking about, oh, it looks like, no, I seen that in Bloodborne.
You saw the Burberry trench coat? Or?
That exact same thing. That clock tower, I seen that. You're not gonna trick me. Come on, bro. I seen it. Like,
I seen it do it.
One for one. That exact same building. That exact same character. Come on, bro. You ain't fooling me. Salute, though.
Well, damn, I feel like they were having a Whip Wheel game night. There's about 4 or 5 people playing. I don't know what they should join. Speak on it.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, if anybody in the Discord want to come in and talk about Nightreign, feel free to jump in at any time. But I'll move on. Sorry, chat, we don't have any current conversation other than slandering it.
Damn.
Apologies, but it deserves slander.
Don't play no games.
All right.
Nuts.
My mouse is really like, I have my mouse plugged in and that is, hold on. Yeah, that joint not turning on. That's crazy. All right. What else I got? Oh, the MindsEye. So MindsEye, for context, is made by, well, the CEO is a former head of
Benzies.
Rockstar that worked on GTA, if I remember correctly, right? So he's the CEO of this game, the studio that's called MindsEye. And if you look at gameplay, it looks like dog water. It looks garbage, right? It literally looks like some mid-gen PS3 era type game. And it's gotten some like negative reaction. And he said, this is an actual quote that he said. He said he believes that that people are being paid to give negative reactions about the game. Not that the game actually looks trash. He believes people are being paid to say this. And he's implying that the people that who's paying these people is Take-Two and Rockstar. Because he's like, there's apparently some bad blood there. This man is cuckoo. Okay? Bro. This man, he is crazy paranoid. You think Rockstar and Take-Two are thinking about you right now? They are and next year, they are going to release the biggest game in history. In history. Why would they be trying to sabotage your game that is probably not even going to sell like 2 million copies? Why would Take-Two and Rockstar be concerned about an ant? Who's thinking about you? That is an inflated sense of like importance.
It definitely is, but I could also see this being a ploy to have his name in the blogs. If your game come out in June 10th, when does it come out?
Something like that.
In the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yes.
Nigga, other than that one, I forgot that shit was coming out until I go to the coming soon in PlayStation. I ain't been seeing no commercials. I ain't been seeing no hype. This might be.
He has commercials for this game. This is probably the best advertised game. This is the best advertised game I've seen in like forever.
You watch cable television, or is it on YouTube? Like,
I haven't seen no ads.
No, YouTube, all over YouTube and
you
like.
You ain't got YouTube Premium, nigga.
I don't.
No.
Hey yo, BG, increase their salary, nigga. You ain't got YouTube Premium.
I don't have YouTube Premium.
Hell, how?
What?
All right, that's enough. That we can.
In 2025, you don't have YouTube.
No.
Anyway,
I support ads.
I could. Boy.
What?
Did you just look at the camera like Michael Scott?
You got YouTube to get paid, right?
Yeah, you get. They still get paid revenue if you got YouTube Premium. Baby.
Yeah, we just ain't gotta watch them.
How much is YouTube Premium?
Get paid if you watch it.
$15. The best $15 you're gonna spend a month.
I'm not.
Hey, do I put them on the sauce?
Oh, you got a workaround
Behind the scenes.
You got some work. Okay, tell me up.
I'm gonna put you on sauce. I'm gonna put you on sauce.
I'm not okay.
And after dark, we gonna show y'all how to get YouTube Premium for free.
I'm just not paying.
Not for free. Not for free. But a heavy discount. Not for free.
I'm not paying $15 to skip an ad. I can wait. I got a lot of patience. You know.
Did you that MindsEye game? Did you see the? I guess it's controversial. I don't know. Blaze was talking about it last night. Did you see that they came from another game? It was a game called Everywhere. I think they debuted it like 2 years ago. It was supposed to be coming out, and you can see the Lincoln Clay actor, which is the main character in MindsEye. He's in the trailer for this Everywhere game, and they even got a video on their page. It was a game create. It was supposed to be like a game creation joint, like a Dreams or some shit.
You can make your own shit in the game.
Yeah, so MindsEye was a part of that. They even got a breakout video, MindsEye Everywhere. It's on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they stopped developing that game and just made the whole game MindsEye. So people was talking about it. I don't know, bro. It's a lot of controversy around this game. People that previewed the game, they couldn't play it. They was on like a Zoom call. And everybody that saw it said it was it was some of the buggiest shit they've ever seen in their lives.
What, MindsEye or Everywhere?
No, MindsEye. But
you know what?
I was saying it was troubling because the game come out like 2 weeks after they showed this. This the best footage y'all. This the best footage y'all got to show us, bro. Like what the fuck? What?
Okay, this is why I brought that up. Other than him probably seeing this as a way to drum up some conversation, or he could just be crazy. Have y'all ever knowingly went in and said, "I know this game about to be ass, I'm gonna still buy it"? Like, when the last time y'all have done that? You said what?
Matt, every year I buy Madden.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a
Like,
good one.
everything I've seen from this game looks very cheap, and I'm still gonna play. I'm gonna still buy. I still want to try it. I don't know what it is. It's like going to it's like eating bad fast food. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I feel like it's that necessary content. It's just necessary.
Like, you gotta play it. Yeah.
I think,
which is unfortunate.
Game. Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it might be so bad that nigga, you just had to be there. I don't know.
Because I think there's a thing for games with because the game looks like it does have somewhat of a decent budget. So there's a thing for games with a budget that still looked really bad gameplay wise. Like, damn, you spent all this money on presentation and the game still looks like absolute garbage.
Shout out Redfall.
You know, so it's like, that's crazy.
I don't know, man. I think MindsEye is actually gonna be pretty decent. I just need that type of action game. Just leave me the fuck alone. Let me get through this in the next 8 to 10 hours.
I think
and
I
I
think that's what it is.
Sure. It's gonna have a following for sure.
I think that's what it is for me too. It's like, I'm trying to think of, like, are there any other single player games? Like, we got Rematch coming out. We got a couple other multiplayers that we're looking forward to because they've been doing like beta season like crazy. Other than Death Stranding 2, do we have any other single player games coming out this summer? Am I missing one?
And MGS remakes supposed to be
Mafia, yeah. So we got Mafia, Death Stranding 2, and MindsEye. Summer of games.
Love to see it. Real gaming is back, people.
This show's supposed to be legendary. It's looking spooky.
Legendary? I don't know. That sounds.
Wait, who told you this game was gonna be amazing?
This their first
no, I'm
game
talking
too.
about this year.
We gotta.
This
their first game, man. This their first game. We gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta look at it like that.
Yeah, man. It might be like a freaking Callisto, man. That's like,
hey,
that's what I'm saying.
See,
them driving mechanics look ass. Boy.
I think there's a difference between a game you could tell, like, okay, this is a studio with potential that could do better next time, and a studio that's just, bro, their next game is still the potential is just not there. They would still be trash. And I don't.
What if this shit come out and it's fucking amazing?
Didn't they say like 500 people worked on it? It was a crazy number, bro. Like like this game got some bread behind it, bro. Like people was actually like, this ain't no, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking about games with potential, we got some Order 1886 news.
Really?
Yeah, before you spread this news, I wanted to tell you I was the first one to leak this in 2014.
Real insider smooth.
Yeah, on my YouTube channel. Where
how you get them? How you get them?
I ran into this is the video verbatim. I was at a GameStop. Well, PlayStation. You know how they used to have PR teams that used to go into GameStop and shit like that, and like make sure everything's good. And they were preparing for the Orders launch. And I was talking to the guy, and he was like, "Yeah, man, this game's gonna he said it's supposed to be great. They're supposed to be doing a trilogy." And I said the thing was off was the years. I said 1886, 87, and 89, but it was like I think each game was like 2 or 3 years apart, or as far as in terms of where they're supposed to land. But that's where I heard it from. So when I was doing the video, it was back in the day when we were trashing the Order and shit like that. But I did the video and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a trilogy. This is gonna be the names of the game, and let's see what happens. And then
everybody ignored you.
Yeah.
By the way,
that's dope.
By the way, Alex, we can hear you chopping carrots and onions.
Oh, I'm making tuna salad. My bad, y'all mute.
Yeah. I knew you
tuna salad.
I can hear him chopping up something.
Yo, Alex, you zesty, bro.
Single woman. Single woman activity.
Single woman making salads.
How the fuck I'm zesty for making tuna?
What grown man makes tuna salad? I do have
pajamas and no shirt on right now.
Bro, you a hoe, nigga.
Nigga, I'm making tuna with my nipples out. I'm mute.
Yeah, you a freak.
You ain't making tuna. You making tuna salad. That's what.
Yeah, tuna salad. I should ask my mom to make this shit.
You gonna taste test it off the spoon? Zesty, man.
So yes, the Order 1886 was originally going to be a trilogy with the future games offering bigger fights and also multiplayer. It was canceled due to the mixed reception. That it got. I think it landed in like the high 60s, low 70s, something like that. And the sequels were going to be The Order 1891 and The Order 1899. So I always said every time like an Order topic came up that this is I listen, gamers may not feel like that, right? And I understand why it got the score it got, but it is one of those games where I'm like, if they were given an opportunity, and maybe if they had a little bit more experience, a little bit more guidance, I think this could be a huge franchise. Like I could see the potential because of the world building they did. The gameplay was actually really, really good, even though it was only a little bit of it. I could see how it could transition to multiplayer very easily. I'm like, we lost out as gamers. Like, bro, I see what this could have been. Story-wise, gameplay, multiplayer. And I've always said, I'm like, yo, if they made a sequel, it should have multiplayer, and it would be, I really feel like it would be amazing. And I feel like we lost out. Like, we really lost out. Because there are some games that come out, and they're mid, and they still get a second chance. Sometimes that happens. And sometimes that doesn't happen. And with The Order, that doesn't happen. And I think that's one of the situations where it should have, and we really lost out. Because there's other games like that where the first game, it was like, and then the second game, like, kind of blows your mind. Like, yo, the Uncharted is one of those games where the first game was like,
yes,
it's an okay game. This is okay. This is
amazing game.
It wasn't amazing. The first Uncharted was not amazing.
It was alright.
It was okay. It was okay. I remember playing the first Uncharted. I'm like, this is okay. And then you played Uncharted 2, and they took okay to amazing. So
yeah, they need to give developers more like of a leeway, or front the budget for like at least 2 games up front. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, because if you think about it, if that was the mindset of every game developer, then a lot of games we would not see a lot of games get like follow-ups and stuff like that. So it's like a studio's first game should have the leeway of being average to mediocre. Like, so I think that was a bad call. But then again, think about this, right? Just to give you guys a heads up, there's been 3 Crackdown games. Have any of them been amazing?
I wouldn't say
nope.
so.
Say no.
So the first Crackdown, all right, so the first Crackdown game was greenlit just off the sense of the developer being from Rockstar. Right? That was that, and then they helped sell it with the Halo 3 beta. And then the second game was just like, okay, it did well enough. People forget why it did well. It did well because of the Halo 3 beta. So the second one didn't do so well. And then they still decided to make a third one. They figure out we got 2 of them. Might as well close it out with 3. But I guess I'm bringing that up to say, like, how bad do you gotta, I guess, how bad does it gotta be for you not to get another chance?
When it comes to any game in general.
You know what it is?
PlayStation cares more about reputation and image than like sales sometimes. Funny enough. Well, back then
and you gotta the budget. I feel like they putting so much back then. Fronting the money for 2 games is probably less than fronting the money for 1 game now. You know what I mean? So it's like we can't let you fuck up the whole. Like, you know what I mean? Look how much money they put in the Concord reportedly. It's like they done fucked up, hundreds of millions. So it's like, bro, we can't let y'all make another game, bro. You see what you just did to us? Like, fuck around, be homes out this bitch.
Yeah, I think PlayStation has made mistakes with games they've given up on too early, and I think this is one of those. And they've made mistakes with games there's games that they release that I think failed because they released it at the wrong time. There's games that are like, yo, if y'all release that today, I think that will go off.
I cannot believe, and I cannot believe they did not purchase Ready at Dawn Studios. It's actually mind-boggling. Mm-hmm. They made God of War games. They made Jack and Daxter games. they made The Order. Like, bro, like how y'all didn't cop these dudes and they made good games? Like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Yeah, especially in the wake of what we've seen you buy.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
We've
and
seen.
then on top of that,
Yeah.
niggas used to say, "Oh well, they made VR. They went to make VR games, so they wouldn't have helped." Well, it ain't like, that's a good point. It ain't like Sony got a VR headset they trying to push, right? Oh wait, come on, like, bro, what the
Yeah.
dog?
You bought Havens. Jade Raymond made off, with the money from that scam. You bought Bungie. Them dudes got their money. They, even though they getting trashed and that studio's horrible, they still got paid. They made off with that scam. You bought the Concord studio. That's dead. So it's like, bro, like the stuff you'll take some chances on. Be mad crazy. Where it's like, yo, some
and they was popping back then too. They was popping back then with Ready at Dawn. They could have,
Ready at Dawn.
And then I don't think they don't own none of their IPs, so it wouldn't have been no crazy purchase either. You just got to purchase the talent, bro. Like, you own the IPs they was making.
Yeah, they own Order. Yeah, PlayStation, Sony owns Order 1886. They slipped with that one, man. They should have bought Ready at Dawn, absolutely.
Easily, bro. And Sanzaru. I stand by that too.
I mean, listen, if they don't buy Helldivers studio, that's a mistake.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
They refuse to be bought though. That was Sony tried to buy.
We talked about that. I don't believe that.
Ninja Theory said Ninja Theory was saying the same shit, and then they popped up a couple of months later on Xbox stage saying we finna build a new studio.
I told y'all, these studios be lying, bro. I don't believe none of that. Not one studio, when they say we're glad to be independent, we have no intent of being bought. You're a liar. Because there's been like 3 situations that I can think of where they say that, and then 6 months later they're purchased. What happened? You change your mind that quick? Like acquisitions take a while to happen. So you just lying.
Like Charlie Chocolate Panther, nigga, they was comfortable sleeping in that burlap sack, sharing one chocolate bar till they got some money, nigga.
See, when I complain about shit like they should lock down Arrowhead, well, all the games they've ever made have been for PlayStation, so they're basically a first party studio anyway. It doesn't matter. It don't matter until it do matter. It don't matter until they wake up and say, you know what? We finna make a game. Now they doing statements like, yeah, we might fuck with PlayStation in the future. You might, nigga. All your games been open. Like, what? You might.
Yeah.
What happened? Like, what the? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
That whole they only make games for us anyway. It's a dumb reason.
That's a slippery slope, bro. Because it's like that until they don't. Look at Ready at Dawn. Them niggas was the next day they wake up, they working for Meta Facebook.
Yeah.
Now you fucked off.
You gotta lock in the good ones, man. You gotta be like, yeah, let me sign you to this lifetime deal, this lifetime 360 real quick.
Facts.
Well, another one bites the dust.
Didn't want to do some Ready at Dawn, just make a new studio, or am I tripping? I felt like I read that.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. All right. Let's see. Multiversus officially closed down and delisted their game. Rest in peace. I got nothing but bad news for you, Jack.
You need to get a Grim Reaper outfit, BG. This is ridiculous, bro. Get you a scythe, a fucking what they call that shit. Get you the little cloak, bro. Get you a Reaper outfit, brother. This is crazy.
Yeah. Well, heard what happened to your man's. Not sorry for your loss. Let me see. What other bad news I could throw at you? Oh, Playtonic, the developer of Ukulele. I was just talking about this. I was just talking about this like 2 weeks ago. I was like, this Playtonic studio has been like milking ukulele, different versions of ukulele, and I feel like they're just trying to like get as much money as possible out of this one game because
they just remastered again, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, but
they announced layoffs.
Oh my god, not Playtonic. Come on, brother. Damn.
Yeah. They did the blue background. They wrote 5 paragraphs. Highly unnecessary. I'm be honest with you. I didn't even read the whole thing. They did layoffs. I'm like, yeah, because I was wondering, like I said 2 weeks ago, I'm like, how have they been sustaining themselves other than releasing many different versions of one game? I'm like, that's not gonna last too long if you don't release something else. Ukulele, I feel like came out.
Naughty Dog do it.
Well, they got a
The
publisher.
Ukulele was like a Kickstarter project, though.
Naughty Dog
That's
at
how
least
they got like all the funding.
Yeah, Naughty Dog at least got a publisher that kind of looks at them as important. Playtonic is independent, so
And most of the people there is people that worked at Rare.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
So yeah, Layoffs there. I don't know how much, but another one.
Oh my!
We still don't have like a release date for that Ukulele replay version that's supposed to come out either. We'll probably find out.
Yeah. Okay. Lost Soul Aside got delayed again.
All right, man. I'm finna go get a snack.
I'm dead.
Yeah, you tripping, dog?
Yo. I reported that Lost Soul Aside. I'm pretty sure I reported that this game got delayed like maybe 3 weeks ago. I just go through my regular news cycle websites this morning, and 3 days ago, I didn't even see this like on Twitter or anything or anybody talking about it because people are probably like, all right, bro, whatever at this point. But yeah, apparently Lost Soul Aside got delayed again. I'm like, okay.
Wait, this is the new delay or the one that we already talked about?
I saw this reported as of 3 days ago, so I think it's new. Unless they were reporting this late, unless like this website was reporting this late. Let me see. Lost Soul Aside. What?
It's got to be.
Maybe
we talked about this before.
Maybe this website
again.
just reported this. Maybe this website reported this late. Trying to see.
It was delayed back in like late April, August 29th.
Right. But
when was it supposed to come out?
2 days ago, I think.
Oh, okay. And this is that PlayStation exclusive?
Yes. So in April, it said it got delayed till August 29th. I guess maybe that's still the release.
Yeah, that was the new release date that when they came out and delayed it back in like late April.
All right, so maybe
I
it's
think
not.
that news outlet probably posted it late.
Maybe it's not delayed, y'all. My bad. Maybe it's not delayed again because it's definitely been delayed. I just thought it was new because this website just reported it. So my bad. So maybe that's not over. I think this was VGC. Maybe they were just late to it. I don't know. False alarm. Let me see if I got other bad news to replace that with. No, that's actually all the news I actually had today. Ubisoft did on Twitter. Ubisoft did tease Splinter Cell, which means nothing because they've been teasing Splinter Cell forever. Hell Is Us demo is coming out June 2nd. That's good news, right?
No, Mama, but did you see the gameplay?
No, I didn't. It looks
They're
trash.
doing some fuckery that frustrates. No, it looks good, but they're doing fuckery that frustrates the hell out of me in these damn games. Like, let's say, I don't know how you guys feel about. I can't stand open world games that decide, hey, we're not going to have a guide or waypoint. You just got to figure it out by just reading and looking at the wind blow and shit like that.
Contextual, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what they're pretty much doing. To me, it looked like fucking Stalker 2 if it was if you put the camera back instead of shooting, you were just playing a Souls game. In my opinion, but
yeah,
I'm willing to give the demo a try. That's tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Is it a multi-plat demo or is it just a PC demo?
I actually don't know. I saw it was on Steam. I saw that it's going to Steam, but maybe it's going everywhere. I'm interested in the game, so I'll play the demo tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks good. They're making a lot of noise that like to get 4K on a 4090 is gonna be 30 FPS or something like that. I don't know if I'm looking at that right.
That's nuts. what's crazy is we're supposed to be at a point where the GPUs are like way past the demand of even new games coming out. But for some reason, they're like offsetting. Even with games that you think shouldn't really be that demanding, suddenly these games that you think shouldn't really be that demanding are requiring like 40 90s or 50 90s. Like, why, bro? Why are we like, why are they catching up to the latest high-end GPUs? I don't know. It could just be an optimization. I don't know, man. It's 6:40, and that's literally all the topics I have. I'm not even lying to you. It's dry. We're not even like we're not even full summer yet. Or is it technically summer yet, or are we still in spring?
Summer in about 20 days.
Okay. It's not even actual summer yet, and we're in the dry season of news. It's bad. That's all I got for y'all. I don't got nothing else. Anybody got any interesting life? Let's talk about life. Who's got something going on in life? Alex, Red Peg?
Niggas, it don't even sound fun. Let's talk about our experiences as black men.
The plight of being black. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, nigga, what?
How's
Ain't
it?
shit to talk about.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I've been saying for years now, when we gonna do the next game night beef cast, like what we doing, bro? I've been trying to get this shit cracking for a minute. But ain't nothing like going on right now, bro. Oh, rematch. Y'all niggas ain't play rematch?
We talked about it before, but no, I didn't play it. I never played it. I know like everybody's loving it.
It's out. Is there a beta?
No, beta.
There was a beta all week, and they extended it tomorrow.
Yeah, they extended it. Yeah. I know everybody's been telling me you don't have to be like a soccer person to enjoy it, but I just don't see myself putting in time in something like that. I'm sure it's fire. I believe everybody, but it's just not my sport. So, yeah.
Well, luckily, we ain't gotta watch The Last of Us no more.
At least we are free from that, indeed. What TV show? I went to see Mission Impossible yesterday, right?
What you think about that?
So I didn't. I'm officially washed, right? And I guess me and my wife are too, right? I'm not joking when I tell you this. Me and my wife got there, and the movie is 3 hours, which is no problem. I watch 3 hour movies. Like I go to movies and watch 3 hour movies all the time. Like the length of the movie is not a problem for me. But we woke up like early that morning. We were like doing stuff. We were busy that morning, so I guess it's because we woke up early. I lie to you not. We were both asleep when the Mission Impossible logo came up on the screen.
Wow.
I lie to you not.
So you didn't see the movie?
No, we left. We left because we realized we both fell asleep. So for those of you who haven't seen the movie, like I think there's multiple like almost all of the Mission Impossible movies do this, where they have a little prologue, some thing happens, and then they dump, and the Mission Impossible splash screen came on. We were asleep before that came on, and that was like maybe 12 minutes into the movie, and we were asleep, knocked out, and we're not movie sleepers, so we're like, no, we gotta go. We'll come back. We're gonna go see it again when we're not sleepy, because
you get refunded.
I have AMC A-list. I'm royalty.
Me and Red Peg went to see it. He fell asleep on my shoulder.
Nigga, I would have went to
Yeah, bro. The first hour of Mission Impossible is so boring. Oh my god.
Speaking of BG, we want to have you, Jack and BG. We want to have y'all as guests on the 60th episode of Movie Guys.
Okay.
You down?
Yeah, if y'all down.
Yeah.
I think we want to have.
We go late, so we have to have it earlier.
I think we want to have like a debate of all debates episode, because I think one time got some smoke with Jack. I think somebody got smoke with you, BG, for being a gay vampire. And something.
BG, they want us there to cloud them up and ridicule us.
Cloud them up. Hell.
Cloud me up.
And now, BG, I need you to go before you come on the podcast, go on Netflix and watch Forever, so we can talk about it on the podcast.
Forever, okay. I'll do that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, some movies that are coming out though. I want to see that Karate Kid movie. I want to see that John Wick ballerina movie. There's something else too. There's a couple of good movies coming out this summer.
You can go see Bring Her Back, the scary movie that just came out.
Yeah, I know. I know that Lilo and Stitch live. Oh,
yeah, I want to see that tomorrow.
How to Train Your Dragon 2 weeks. Whoo!
I want to see
that.
Yeah,
that joint about to be. For those of you who don't know, How to Train Your Dragon is. A lot of y'all think this is going to be exaggeration. It's a top 3. It's a top 3, like just animated movie of all time.
No,
top 3.
No. It's one of DreamWorks best movies. I don't know about
it's
all
top
time.
3.
I've never seen it. I'm gonna disagree with you.
Yeah, I always hear this sentiment. Why do y'all tout this movie? It's so fucking high up.
It's so good, bro. Like I'm not 1 and 2.
What about it though?
It's just great writing, bro. It's great writing, great characters, just great animation, like all the dragons. It's fire, bro. It's fire.
Do you like Game of Thrones?
I mean, everybody technically likes Game of Thrones besides the final season.
The final season is not that bad. You know,
everybody likes Game of Thrones is my point. Like, it just has, some pitfalls. You didn't watch all the Game of Thrones, Alex?
He don't watch it all.
You're a lame. Alex, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I know for y'all niggas wearing wool claws and elf ears is sexy to y'all and fun. It's not fun to
Alex, Alex, you can't do this, right? You can't be this guy. You can't be this guy who touts, I like good writing and quality, and then just because something is popular, you act like you're too good to watch it.
Hey, Jack. Jack here?
Yes, he is.
I need to confirm it.
The early seasons.
Jack, if I put a quarter in your ass, can I get it? We don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
That's why I haven't seen the fucking show.
I will say the first 6 seasons of Game of Thrones, absolutely
legendary.
It's some of the
is a little question.
Some of the best TV is the first. Some people say the first 5. It was, what was this? 8 seasons total?
Yes.
The first
season 6 is when Jon Snow died.
Bro, I'm glad y'all like it. I've never called it trash. I just don't watch it. It'd be different if I was like, this shit trash. I just never. I don't.
You need to.
Bro, even the anime Vinland Saga, the fact that it was like Viking shit, I was turned off by that. I was like, I don't want to watch this shit, but everyone was like, it's a good story, so I'm gonna watch it.
Viking and medieval shit be some of my favorite shit. Like I watch Vikings and goddamn, what's that other one on Netflix with?
You see the Northman?
Yeah, I seen the Northman.
Okay.
Yeah. Goddamn, what's his name? He was like, it's like Christians versus England and shit. It was a series on Netflix that was really fucking good. I like all that Viking shit and. Yeah.
You like white men. So you liked it when Kratos went to the Norse mythology. I didn't like that shit.
Definitely didn't bother me. Do I think that like the previous do I think Greek mythology is better than Norse? Absolutely. But
yes, far superior.
Well, yeah, I mean Greek in general, Greek mythology even outside of games, like everybody thinks it's way more fire. Because of the gods than Norse, yeah. They got better gods. It is what it is. So, but I didn't mind.
Okay,
it.
well, I need this year. I need 2025 to be the last year we get any more samurai games. If I get another fucking game where I'm doing a stance and parry, I'm samurai gamed out, bro. I don't want no more.
Yeah, that's facts.
Man.
That's Assassin's Creed.
I'm with you there. That's fair.
Bro, y'all not tired of walking on like straw buildings and shit. This shit is getting boring.
Or the whole plot line for the whole story is honor,
revenge,
and dignity. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. They don't buy our rights. Why buy theirs?
I mean, that's the thing.
Revenge on Lulu.
That's the thing about like the purpose of a ninja or a samurai. It's always gonna be surrounded around like either honor or revenge. That'd be the thing. They're stuck in that. You can't really create a story really about anything else. That's what like the That's what
Man.
that role, that occupation is all about.
You limited this. Get Tyler Perry, get some bad wigs, and we can come up with a head ass samurai story. It ain't always got to be fucking.
Oh, brother.
My daddy was a sword maker for 7 centuries. Like, nigga, I don't. Come on, man.
You know,
That shit's boring.
You know, I never seen Lilo and Stitch, like the actual
original.
Yeah, the original. I never seen it.
You have the nerve to talk about How to Train Your Dragon in the top 5 animated movie
It
of
is.
all time?
Yeah,
It is. I've seen.
Get your ass out of here.
I've seen parts of Lilo and Stitch. I just never sat down and seen it like all the way through.
BG,
I know it's not
you
being How
trash.
to Train Your Dragon.
You
Wait,
trash.
BG, where do you rank Lion King in your all-time animated movies?
Oh, it's top. It's definitely top 5.
Oh, it's not top 3.
I'm not putting it against How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay.
Because-
Oh,
What? Well,
Question,
yeah, that wouldn't be
question.
fair for How to Train Your Dragon.
What's a better movie, BG? And depending on your answer for this, you really might be a gay walker.
Oh,
What's a better movie, Incredibles or How to Train Your Dragon?
Oh, that's come on.
I want him to answer.
On How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh
What?
my God, bro! You
Incredibles
are
Incredibles is really
remedial.
good. Incredibles is really good.
What?
It's
More than just good.
It's really good. It's classic because it has so many moments and like so many memes and shit like that. But it's not better than How to Train Your Dragon. I'm sorry.
What? You're
original
crazy.
art style, original characters. Like
It's really
that
good,
shit was
bro.
fucking fire.
And can we agree that Incredibles 2 was ass? That's not a hot
it's
take,
not,
right?
It's not. It's not ass.
That has
It's not
nothing to
ass.
do with what
Okay.
what the question
I'm
I
just-
asked you.
I'm
I
just
said
asking. I was just
Incredibles
asking.
1.
It's just not better than the first one. It's a good movie though.
Incredibles 1 is top 10. It's top 10.
Yo, I don't know
It's-
about you.
I'm not mad you say it. It's just come on, BG.
I just really like How to Train Your Dragon. I'm sorry.
That's your favorite animated movie ever.
I'm not gonna say ever, but
what's your favorite?
of the new age, like the new age animated films, it's
What's your favorite?
What's better, Shrek 1 or How to Train Your Dragon?
listen, I think Shrek is a
No.
bit overrated.
Oh my
And BG, you know,
Yo,
BG,
you're literally remedial.
No,
You're
no,
literally
look.
remedial.
And look, here's the thing.
See-
There's too many Shreks, and I feel like it's watered down how good Shrek is.
I said Shrek 1 or How to Train Your Dragon.
I think Shrek. Which one? I think Shrek 2 or 3 are better than Shrek 1.
Shrek.
So-
No, Shrek 2
Oh
is
my
better.
God.
Shrek 2 is the best one.
Which one was the
You
one
niggas
with
are crazy.
Which one was the one with
Lord
Short Man?
Farquaad.
Yeah, Lord Farquaad.
Farquaad, that's number 1.
That's 2.
That was the
That
first
was
one.
2.
Well, he was a
was
ghost
one.
in 2. He was a ghost in 2.
Oh yeah.
That was one with Farquaad.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's the one that sent Shrek to go save Fiona.
Okay, and
Nah.
wait, and that was the one
Two's the best one.
with Donkey and the dragon got together. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first movie.
Yes.
why did I think that was a different one? So okay, I gotta
Yo,
revise.
you-
I gotta revise. I thought like that was like the second or
Please.
third movie that happened. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's too many Shrek movies. They start to get blended
You don't
together.
remember your child? Were you like born a 28-year-old man? Like you don't remember your childhood? all
Dog,
these fucking
aren't
movies
there
coming
like
out?
6 Shrek movies now?
Lion King 1.5 is better than How to Train Your Dragon. Facts.
Oh, that's facts.
Technically, there's
That's
about
facts.
like 4 and about to be a new one. But like, are you counting like the Puss in Boots movies too?
Ooh, great
Man, I'm
movie, by the
counting.
way. Great movie.
We recognize
That's not
Shrek
Shrek.
1 through 3. Shrek the third is the last time that we recognize Shrek.
Shrek 3 not that good either.
That's what I'm saying.
Being
That's why I said that's the last one that we really say, all right, man, y'all did it. Y'all made the trilogy. Damn.
Okay, well,
How you feel about the Puss in Boots: The Last Witch?
I
Puss in
know
Boots is
everybody
fire, bro.
says it's amazing and like it has one of the best villains. I
Yes.
still haven't seen it.
That shit is fire, man.
But you know what another, well, I don't know if it's underrated, but honestly has some of the best villains in animated movies, Kung Fu Panda.
No.
I hate
Bro, it has some of
I
the
will
best.
say for
I'm not
1 and 2, yes.
bro. Yes,
What's better?
was it Kung?
better?
Maybe for one.
What's his name?
The
the
tiger?
tiger, and then the
forgot his
peacock
name.
and the peacock in the second one committed genocide. The nigga was nuts.
Can I ask you a question real quick? What's better? And this is my last one because if you answer this wrong, you literally might be. I don't even know what else to call you at this point. What's better, Shark Tale or How to Train Your Dragon?
I'm gonna be
Shark
real
Tale.
with you. I never watched Shark Tale.
What?
What?
I never seen Shark Tale.
Shark Tale is a bit. Wait, am
I don't
thinking
know a lot of people who've seen Shark Tale.
Are you
I've
serious?
seen
Shark
Shark
Tale might be a bit
fucking
overrated,
goated. Bro. Bro,
No,
y'all niggas are y'all were not
It might
there.
be. It might be a.
No.
You just saying that because Will Smith. That movie not that good, bro.
Yeah, but why don't y'all like How to Train Your Dragon though?
We need to rewatch Shark Tale because Shark Tale might be low key trash.
it's not. It's underrated.
I'm asking. No, I'm not asking like how you feel like the perception of it is. I mean, like, how do you feel about the movie itself?
The movie itself, okay, let's break it down. Let's say why I put Incredibles over, right? Incredibles has one of the most unique art styles we've seen in animated movies, yes or no? It comes from that 1940s, the 1920s, roaring 20s art style, right? Where it was all exaggerated body parts and shit like that. The characters are iconic, the comedy is fire, the story moves along, that has actual lore for these characters and superheroes that builds a world that you believe very quickly. It's just a fire movie. How to Train Your Dragon is the typical feel-good movie. Like there are some adult themes in Incredibles. Remember when that nigga was getting his groove back, Stella got a groove back, nigga started working out, his shirt's fitting a little different. He was going to work, the wife said, "Hey bitch, get your ass back in there and beat this pussy up." Like there's some real shit up in there. There's some real adult themes in there, nigga. Niggas was dying. Superheroes was failing. Nigga, my cape got we talking about for people to, if we love superheroes, it has a different type of narrative of what superheroes would be in real life. And then you had people dying, like fam. You had superheroes being drunkards and being depressed. Like there's a lot of adult themes in that movie. The movie is fire.
Syndrome. He's one of the best Pixar villains.
I'm kind of mad you said Shark Tale is a classic. That movie sucks.
Shark Tale is a classic.
I'm not
for what?
Nah,
like how? What? That Shark Tale
Bro,
is ass, bro.
that movie is fucking hilarious. That movie also has some great voice acting. What you think is better?
Don't you hate Will Smith?
I don't hate Miss Will Smith. That's Jack.
Come on. That movie kind of ass.
Man, you need to rewatch Shark Tale, bro.
That shit ass, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
And if you watch it, it's one of the movies that's stuck in the time too with all them. I know that shit. No, we should have a movie night Shark Tale, y'all.
I'm gonna definitely need a BG to rewatch the original Lilo and Stitch because I rewatched it.
Crazy as fuck for not even watching it.
And it's really good to like see it again because like some things I didn't catch as much as when I was younger, but like that's pretty good.
And the older sister was a fucking baddie too, boy.
I'm crying. This nigga sick. Ain't that like one of the last hands from Disney? One of them. They came what? 2001.
I think Princess and the Frog was.
That was
Princess and the Frog was the last one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. 2009.
And I'm not going to watch it, even though I know it's making a lot of money. But at the very least, it's making people like revisit some of their older catalog on Disney Plus.
You seen? They said that movie made more than the original in this first weekend. Like what? 300 million?
That doesn't surprise me.
Which is crazy.
Because The Lion King.
That didn't make.
Yeah,
I think it did make more. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's because the cast too, Beyonce and all of them.
You had
just like the staple.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm glad they got the original Stitch.
That's the greatest. That's one of the greatest movies ever made. Greatest animated movie ever made. Lion King.
What, Lion King?
Yes, that's the greatest animated movie ever made. That's my favorite movie of all time. The greatest animated movie.
I believe it coming from you.
Coming from me? What are you trying to say?
No, I just believe it. You don't like Shark Tale, so
Shark Tale's his ass. They're good. Somebody kicked them. See, I told you. Yep. I mean, it's true. Shark Tale is not a good movie, guys. You see how dry it is in gaming? We talk about animated movies, y'all. It's pretty dire out here.
Dry for y'all. But I'm just waiting for like the next Spider-Verse movie to finally come out.
Oh damn, that got delayed to what, 27?
Yeah. I know it got on hold because of like the strike and whatnot, but like now it's like, sheesh.
Bro, I'm gonna be pushing 30 when that come out. I don't even care about it. I ain't even gonna think about it. I don't got time for that.
This nigga kicked me out the show because he couldn't handle the truth.
I didn't kick you. I don't even have powers to kick you.
That's the narrative, and I'm sticking with it. Hey, the After Dark questions fire today? I
Who
always
knows?
miss them.
Probably not.
Damn, you don't have no faith in them?
I don't know.
Make sure y'all leave your After Dark questions, man. We ain't got no Last of Us show, so we got time to make BG answer some shit.
How you feel about The Last of Us
Hey,
show?
we have a.
I was very disappointed. Well, for one, I wasn't the biggest fan of the first season. Nigga, I don't think I watched The Last of Us show season 2 after episode 3.
Yeah,
I just
me
didn't give
too.
a fuck at that point. I'm just like, yeah, this acting not doing it for me.
Was that
Some of the changes.
Daddy episode? Was it that one?
You said
After
what?
Joe kicked the bucket.
Yeah. After the as I watch it, like, I'm gonna be a dad. I was like, all right, man, y'all got it. I'm gonna be a dad. Smooth, what you got? You looking forward to? I know you getting MindsEye because you want to be a crackhead like me. So,
I mean, honestly, the games that I was most excited for, most of them all have come out. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to see if PlayStation fans gonna revitalize Gears of War's multiplayer.
we will.
Outer Worlds 2, I'm looking forward to. But other than that, I ain't got anything that I'm super hyped for.
Am I tripping, or have I not seen Planet Xbox in a few weeks or a month or two?
No, I already mentioned that.
we mentioned it, yeah.
Oh, what did you say?
It's, yeah.
Y'all canceled it?
It's on hold. Xbox is like kind of like killed the need for a designated show.
Bro, I used to always
you'll have
watch a
one-
gaming addict come on there barefoot talk about games. Please, I need it.
Barefoot and pregnant.
Let's talk smooth.
Yo, watch an addict slowly do a 360 in his chair to time it at the start of the show is fucking fire, bro. Y'all don't understand that. Nigga too funny.
Yeah.
What
about Summer Games Fest?
Oh man,
Because it's Friday.
Summer Game Fest has annually been ass.
no. 1 year was good. They announced Jurassic Revolution 1 year. That was fire.
You play that?
Yeah, that's
Jurassic
fire.
who? That was a game?
Jurassic Revolution 2.
Who played that?
Bro, see, this how y'all don't play games for real in this
You
podcast.
sick in the head playing that game.
This why it's known that y'all don't play games for real in this podcast. That's why y'all need me, because I play games that some of y'all will play. You hear me? I play management sims, all that. Did any of y'all even play Planet Coaster?
Well, the individual
Planet
used to
Zoo?
play management sims.
He ain't played nothing. He used to be talking about old shit. City Skylines came out in like 2014.
Well, of course he never played
the new
shit,
one.
but he did play that.
City Skylines 2 is butt. He was playing that? He ain't play that.
He used to put 13-hour long
Bro.
Mech Warrior review builds in the
Bro,
DMs. He definitely
he used to play that. You talking about Mega Man. Nobody trying to hear that shit. Come on now.
fire.
No fire. Ain't no fire about that.
You don't have anything you're looking forward to Summer Games Fest since they finally released the
Wait, what the hell?
Friday?
They released a list or something?
Yeah, of who's gonna be supposed to be there because they didn't put out beforehand, but you know,
is Sony gonna be there?
Stranding.
Jurassic
Yeah.
World. So Jurassic World Evolution is it's like an
It's a Jurassic Park simulator game.
Yes, it's fire. It's fire.
This is like Roller Coaster Tycoon except with Jurassic Park.
Bro, it's like Planet Zoo. It's like it's like Zoo Tycoon. It's fire.
Oh,
Wait, that game released before. Is this the second one?
Yeah, the second one. They announced it at Summer Game Fest.
Hey.
I was geeking out. You know how BG was for Final Fantasy VII? That's how I was.
Oh my god!
Hold
I
it
was
down.
oh!
Hold it down, brother. Alex, who's done arguing about movies. Okay.
Yeah, people don't care. People don't give a fuck about my opinion, so I just shut up.
All right,
Hey,
cool.
y'all think? Did y'all say something about Sony possibly having a show this summer? No.
Jeff Grubb, but we talked about it last week.
Yeah, I'm not. When I see more and more, I skip over things that are like rumors. Like when I see it in the news cycle, you know, I'm like, I see a lot of rumor. There's a bunch of stuff that was rumored. I'm like, no, we're not talking about that. So, Deontay said
depressing.
he wants to come in and talk about Elden Ring. Sure, brother, come on in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, brother.
Why'd you just call this nigga a monkey?
That's hate.
I thought he was at the gym. Well,
Nah, he's swinging around.
Deontay, what would you like to tell us about what would you like to tell us about this this
Waiting to
lazy
Right.
mod from Software?
He about to say,
Who said that?
Stop, yo, please.
That Red Pet, that's you fucking dead tree branch. hey, I just want y'all to know this nigga Red Pet swear since he been hitting the gym that he can beat up anybody, so that's why he talking big. Y'all, if y'all look at his pictures, this nigga can barely lift 25 pounds, man. This is crazy.
What? Are you crazy?
That nigga,
Are you
I
crazy?
saw the way that nigga tried to lift that dumbbell. That nigga was like, eh.
What?
That's the
Man,
sound
mind
he
you,
made.
mind
That
you,
nigga soft as shit.
Hey, 100 versus Deontay, who winning?
Wait, what you bench?
100 what?
What you bench?
100 weapon wheel viewers versus Deontay, who winning?
Shit, I'm winning, nigga.
Exactly. That's like the gorilla. I told you he a gorilla, y'all.
How much you bench again,
Nigga,
Red Pet? Tell the people.
140, brother.
Weak ass.
140?
Damn.
And I weigh 130. I weigh 130. I lift more than my weight.
You a weak ass nigga. I don't know what else to tell you.
So, okay. I mean, I'm getting called weak by a gorilla. I ain't never said I could beat a gorilla ass.
Shit, you say you could beat TJ ass, and that nigga twice your height and twice your weight.
TJ not a gorilla. I beat
Are
TJ
y'all
ass.
flirting? Sound like you're
You ain't
flirting.
gonna-
I
you
beat
ain't
TJ
gonna-
ass.
You even say you'll be E-Rock ass, and that nigga big as me.
Yo.
So his back might be, but what? I'm beating
Hero.
rock ass.
I
beating
always
TJ
be. It's
ass.
funny because I
Nigga.
always like try to guess who fat from their voice, and I be getting it wrong.
Hey, you
Wait.
think E-Rock sounds skinny?
What?
I don't-
E-Rock fat as hell.
E-Rock just sounds short. I never thought he sounded fat. I just thought he sounded short.
E-Rock just sound like a drug dealer. That's it.
He sounds stubby, huh?
Yeah. How much he weigh?
Yeah,
300?
he kind of is. No, he probably like 2 something.
Damn, 300 is crazy. That's how much you thought E-Rock was?
Yeah, he ain't that
That's,
big.
that's fucked up, BG.
No, because y'all said he fat, so I went to 300.
E-Rock is compact. He's not really fat for real.
Nigga called him
you know.
a CD
Like
player.
he would give he would give a really good hug if that makes
Yep.
sense.
Yep.
Nah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Compact.
Yeah, he
Dude.
compact.
There was somebody that I really thought was skinny that I was shocked to find out this nigga was obese, bro. I was so shocked.
Well,
you,
one
talking,
time.
you talking about Fang?
Miss Fang? Miss Fang is no, that's
Fang not obese. Fang skinny, ain't he?
Miss Fang is huge.
Fang said he bigger than a goddamn house, bro.
No
Stop calling
way.
this nigga Miss Fang.
Miss Fang look like a puffer fish. Like
Fang sounds like he's like a $120 soaking wet. That's what he
what?
sounds like.
Miss
That's
Fang.
fucked
Miss
up.
Fang can eat. Miss Fang can eat.
Yo,
You gonna stop? Yo, he gonna fuck you up.
What? Miss Fang?
Okay, all right, brother.
What in Street Fighter? Yeah. Come on.
You know, I think it was Low. Shout out to Low from
Oh,
Indian
that's never mind.
Kofi Discord. Apparently that nigga big.
no, that
He's
nigga,
huge.
that nigga humongous,
Oh, so
bro. Big,
you
big
didn't
is
hear the story?
understatement. Respectfully.
Bro,
You
this
can't say
nigga,
respectfully
he
after
had-
that.
Bro, BG, he had to eat a cookie to finish his workout.
Come on, bro.
He had to eat a cookie to power through his workout, bro.
Come on, bro.
You know
Yo.
how fat you gotta
That's
be
fucked up.
to
That's
get
fucked
a
up.
boost from a cookie to finish your lifting? Like,
Come on, man.
Jack, you gonna let them
That's
talk
crazy.
about your fellow brethren like this? That's crazy the way you talk about man's weight.
Listen, man, I'm not gonna reawaken the beef, man.
oh yeah, man, what he gonna do?
Shout out to
Oh,
Low.
nothing at all.
He gonna whoop your ass. That's what he gonna do.
Why
nigga.
I got beef with
He
everybody?
gotta catch me first.
Ain't nobody got beef.
We
with
got
nobody.
beef. We just don't like the nigga.
Shout
Nah,
out to
Red
Low
Pet just
though.
like being,
Like I
Red Pet
said,
just like being a drama queen.
I
That's
was
it.
Dude,
I
do
was
you
just
like-
shocked that he was
right.
big.
I'm about to say you not beefing with who should not be named, but you know you just don't like that nigga. That's
Oh,
how
you
we
talking
is with
about
Low.
you talking about the grabber?
Yep. Yeah.
Mm.
Look. See, BG don't want to say
How are
nothing.
y'all
Huh?
beefing?
I don't know who
Oh,
you're talking
scary ass. We
I don't
not
know who you're
beefing. We
talking
just don't like the nigga. Yeah, we don't know who you talking about either. When we talk to you know.
Oh,
God,
got
like-
my heartache.
about. Oh, and Alex,
Oh.
your ops is
Grabber?
shit. Your ops is shitting on you, Alex.
Who?
Uh oh.
Oh, that Listen, niggas.
He got a couple.
Post.
Oh, there you go, BG instigating.
Niggas. I'm not. Oh, I know King Instigator ain't talking. Gold medal Olympus Instigator ain't talking.
Who my op?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That somebody posted a before and after picture, and you be doing all that running, and that nigga looking a little bit. I don't know. He looking a little bit better in shape than you. I ain't gonna lie.
He talking about Persona.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Niggas got in shape.
You talking about the nigga? You talking about the nigga that put a shop vacuum in his belly button and pressed on? And ain't nobody
See that's hate because niggas went on a diet and started exercising daily, and now you saying he got surgery
if my diet involved a needle to my stomach every 2 hours.
See, that's jealousy. That ain't nothing but jealousy talking. That's jealousy and hate.
Right, all that nigga doing is starving himself and taking shots.
That nigga stole a suit off a cadaver and then put that bitch on talking about I'm skinny now. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
You see you see how they talk about niggas when they level up, when they improve their life and they glow. He glowed up and you salty about
Black
it.
Boy Joy. No, I'm not. I didn't even bring him up. Black Boy Joy.
No, but
shout to him.
Then shout him out and give him some encouragement. Do
he shout me out? Do he shout me out?
He doesn't know you exist.
Then fuck that nigga.
Bro, it's not easy getting a shot in the belly every 2 days. That's impressive.
He was working out. That's hate.
How's that hate?
That's hate.
That's impressive.
See, you know what's crazy?
That nigga attaches limbs to his upper body every morning to move around. Nigga, I'm not worried about
this. Is mad. This is crazy. What's crazy now is like in the age of all these pills and shit like that. Anytime somebody lose weight, nobody ever believes they did it legit.
You know, it's funny.
I know 3 people. I know 3 people in real life that got Ozempic casually. It's so easy to get.
Right. Yeah, it's the thing I don't like about this whole thing is like now, obviously, it's like it's a struggle. It's a battle to like lose weight in general, like all the working out, the diet changing, and all that other stuff. The thing I don't like about people, right, that do this, and I'm not taking a shot at anybody, but is when people get on like a platform and be like, stay motivated, stay consistent, stay this, stay that, say that, like, and so pretty much you got people looking up to you and being inspired to work out, and they're doing all this working out and the people that's telling them to work out didn't work out to lose the weight. You know what I mean? Like Lizzo is doing the same thing, right? Lizzo got shamed for being like fat after a while. She finally went on like a Ozempic or whatever it is that she's taking. She lost weight. She looks great. She always looked great. I thought she was a great looking big woman, but she looks obviously better and healthy and whatnot. But don't go around telling around people, oh, this is the shit that you've been eating and shit like that. You're gonna have people falsely eating this shit, expecting to lose 30s and 50s of pounds in overnight, and that shit's not happening. Like, I don't understand why people are not just being honest. There's like 4 different types of shots that you can take. My thing is, if you're gonna go and have surgery and show massive weight loss, say that. Don't tell the public, oh, work out, keep working at it, keep at it. If you got surgery to get the weight loss, don't take tell the public to keep working out and do this, eat that, and a third, meal prep if you're putting a shot in the arm or putting a shot in the stomach to lose weight. At the end of the day, just be honest for what it is, because if people want to lose weight quick, it's not magic. There's no special food. There's no special exercise you can do that's going to make it happen overnight. The closest thing that can get it to happen that quick is either surgery or the shots. Be honest, so that person, if that person's looking to you to be like, hey, I'm trying to get it into the fast and trying to do it fast, tell them exactly what you did if that's the truth. Don't run everybody else through the mud, right? Because like some people look great, some people don't. But and then people are like, damn, you lost mad weight, mad fast, all this other stuff. Don't turn around and tell them to exercise if you didn't exercise.
Now, I will add this move. People do exercise. People do change diet. There's some people that have like hyperthyroid, so they'll have like an actual genetic thing where it's like no matter what I do, if I push myself more, I will hurt myself. So some people they literally say my physical abilities have topped out. My next thing to get this excess skin off me is surgery. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at somebody doing that. And I also understand why it's personal for some folks. Like some people get that little stomach sleeve or gastric, whatever the fuck, where they make their stomach literally smaller.
Smaller.
Yeah, so that they can lose weight because whether it
Can't
be
eat-
kids, a
can't eat as
job,
much,
whatever
yeah.
the fuck. Right. Like some people have complications where I literally cannot do what I need to do to look at the figure I want. I get that. But I agree with you. I understand why people feel away, but that's like when the girls is getting surgery and talking about this all natural. No, you got surgery, it's just a fat transfer. So it's not silicone, bitch, but you still got surgery. Like you went under the knife at some point. So I
Okay.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Be honest with what you're doing. That's
And-
be honest if you're
Right.
trying to promote a
Right.
certain thing that you've done.
And Persona has been honest, and he said he worked out and ate chicken and rice. So give that man his credit. Clap it up,
Nick.
and
Oh,
stop
please.
hating. Come on,
Hey.
Alex. Applaud that man. As a fellow
Hey,
black person.
Alex.
I
Hey,
started this off. Let's keep this in mind. I did not bring Persona up. He said VG just said he was shitting on me because he wear a different size of drawers. But shout out to Persona, man.
Hey,
Shout out
Alex,
to
I-
Good,
Persona.
good.
I
That's what I
want
wanna
everybody
hear.
to be healthy.
That's
I
what I
want
want to
you
everybody
hear.
to
think
be
he
healthy and live long.
you think he like Mr. Krabs by the shell when he take his clothes off?
Y'all are idiots.
Crazy,
That's
crazy. That's crazy.
That boy probably looking.
We about to do a penny raid. No, shout out Persona, man.
They banned that episode,
I got-
which is crazy.
Oh no, that was a
But-
fucking classic episode, bro.
Yeah, what's
Nah,
that dude
Persona
that,
went crazy,
that dude
yeah.
that be saying he be eating, drinking raw milk and stuff like, or raw eggs and stuff like that?
Mhm.
Oh, the white man?
Yeah, did he get sued for doing crap like that? Like, cause he,
Yeah, he was lying.
yeah.
He said he don't wear deodorant and shit. Yeah, no. That's nasty.
I mean, I have no problem with stuff like that. I mean, I have my personal feelings for it, but I don't have any issue with nobody doing that. You know, do whatever you can to make yourself greater and healthier, because health is wealth. You know, health is the number one thing. But I just don't like how people be really fronting like oh, you know, look what I did. All you got to do is like you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Some people are committed to working out. Some people are committed to the shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, or I mean, and I think that the best practice is both. You do the shot. The worst thing you can do is take the shot and not work out. But if you're doing both, and then obviously you're doing like a good job or whatnot. I just don't like people like giving people like false hopes of like, oh, this is what you have to do. Do all this strenuous workout and they ain't results as fast as they expected. So.
This started out with Deontay supposed to be talking about Elden Ring Nightreign. I don't know how we got to Ozempic, but you know, tell us.
Because a red pad Gibbon looking ass nigga.
Yeah.
What?
Well, Ozempic
You
is
heard me,
probably more interesting than Nightreign, but go ahead.
That's all I heard.
Damn, you sucking dick? Gay ass.
Nah.
Anyway,
What? But it's Pride Month. Anyways, that's not an insult, brother.
nobody don't care, bro. You
BG,
tell
we need a
Well, it
we
is
need a Pride
You
Month.
said-
Did y'all
Yeah, it
wish
is.
Yeah,
Did
you
y'all
said we
wish
need to
Tick a happy
celebrate?
month?
Y'all
Yeah,
put-
we do.
You took your rainbow flag out, put it on your front lawn.
I mean, we have people in the community. Autumn, me and Alex are bisexual.
Oh, hey nigga. Hey, go on.
First of all, you can't out somebody else. You can't
He's
do
not
that.
outing me. I'm not outing anything. I can't even say I've been out, nigga. I'm in. Nigga. I'm not gay.
You can't do that.
How
You
do I-
can't be
how
a
do I
part of the
ungay some
community
shit?
and
How
tell
do I
somebody else's
ungay
business.
shit? Nigga, I'm on the roof. I'm
That's
not in the
crazy.
closet. I'm not in the house. I'm on the roof.
You
nigga.
already know most of the audience already think Alice bisexual anyway, so
Yeah.
you
Bro.
saying that actually gonna make it worse, man.
They don't say nothing about BG being a gay vampire. They only want to focus on me.
It's just not believable.
Yeah, BG
brother.
is bisexual.
BG is literally bisexual.
Yeah.
I'm a straight male, heterosexual.
BG, tell him what you tell him what you let Cloud do to you.
You built like the bisexual niggas at Soho. That you literally are built like them.
And BG, tell them what you say you'll let Cloud do to you when we was off stream.
What? Okay,
You say you let
imagining
Cloud
things.
see, BG said he would let Cloud.
I never said.
He think
nothing
Cloud is a
like
pretty
that.
nigga.
Who, Big Cloud?
No, Cloud from
Yo.
Final Fantasy. He has a crush on Sephiroth.
That don't even
And Cloud.
sound like it came out my mouth, brother. Nobody's gonna believe that.
See, y'all
Hey,
see this? Y'all
yo.
see this? Yeah, hey, see you hear it? Mm-hmm.
That's not even believable.
Hey man, look, shout out Pride Month, my nigga. Shout out to
I
y'all.
don't even
boy.
talk like that, but respect.
Crazy.
Okay, see, when we all stream, it's just us. BGB giving it up, y'all.
Yo,
I'm gonna pull a jag move in the fucking podcast.
Anyway, Nightreign. let's hear about Nightreign. I guess.
Oh yeah, my bad.
All right, so about Elden Ring, Nightreign, if I'm being honest, what BG said earlier was pretty much on point. This game is basically a glorified mod, to be honest with you. It looked like one of those Nexus mods that you would install to have like some type of like seamless co-op or any type of shit like that. Ain't really much really to discuss about it. It has like a battle royale feature. You know, you have a ring and you have to constantly move against the ring and shit. If you get outside the ring, you know, you go down and everything else. It's a roguelike game. It's a roguelike battle royale game, you know, the usual shit. So the thing about this game in particular is that it has, I think, about majority of all the bosses from like Dark Souls 1 all the way to like Elden Ring. So you'll encounter like I forget what one of the bosses was called. I think the Gaping Dragon. I think the the Adjudicator from Dark Souls 2, and then you also have
What was the name of that dragon?
The Gaping Dragon. Yeah, I keep
Never
forgetting.
playing
You
this
got
shit.
yeah, you ain't being them bisexual allegations. Anyway, I forgot they also have like a boss from Dark Souls 3. I forgot his name. I think it was like the Thunder King or something. But they practically have all the bosses, and they have like a couple of new bosses, and that's basically it. You also have like, you know, your characters. You have one for strength, dex, arcane, faith, intelligence, and all that jazz. And that's pretty much it, honestly, for the game. I will say, and I got to give Blandrew credit because niggas don't want to admit it about the From Software community. Bro, this community is probably like the worst community I've ever been a part of. And I only say this is because this game has issues on PC, and nobody does not want to admit that. And what I mean by issues with PC, you can ask like the other people on this.
Hold on, brother. Hold up, brother.
names on it?
Don't give Blandrew credit for that. I've called this out way before Blandrew.
Nah, Blandrew, he was speaking the truth, and a lot of niggas were shutting him down in the comments. They were definitely doing that.
The thing is, but Blandrew doesn't actually play these games to know. I know these games. I play them and beat them, and I call out the community. Fuck Blandrew, respectfully.
But he still be saying some shit about the community, because that community is, oh my goodness, bro. I was on Twitter and like, you know, this Nightreign, it does not have like no type of communication feature. So you play with randoms majority of the time. It's not really that optimized for solo play. You can play it solo, but it's very like, it's not optimized. You can probably beat it. I've seen some people beat it, but I would recommend not doing it because it's just a headache. But what was I about to say? Bro, these niggas from software community, what they will do is that since you have no way of communication with the randoms, I had said, well, they should have implemented some type of voice chat or pinging system. They don't really have like a Apex pinging system where it's like, hey, go here, let's go over there, let's run away and all that type of shit. None of that is in there. And so I went on Twitter. I was like, bro, why didn't y'all implement this? And then here come one of them bitch ass niggas. They over here like, well, why don't you just join the Discord, man? Join the Discord and like talk with other niggas. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go in there. I'll talk to them other dudes. And then them dudes, they be acting like they don't know how to play a fucking game. I'm like, bro, let's go here. He's like, man, why you want to go over here, bro? I'm like, dude, there's more souls over here. Well, I don't want to do that. And so then we'll end up wasting a whole fucking turn. They'd be like, man, you fucking trash, bro. Like, no, nigga, you don't know how to play the fucking game. So not everybody want to join the Discord, but you know, always the usual niggas be like, oh, well, it's not an issue on my part. You know, I like talking to random strangers. I like talking to fucking mouth breathers and all that shit. Man, nobody don't give a fuck about all that bullshit, man. But these performance issues, I don't know if you've been seeing it, BG. Hardhead had posted a video on Twitter. I'm talking about, it's like Elden Ring launch day performance issues. I'm talking about like you'll be fighting a boss and the screen will freeze for like a whole 20 seconds. And you can't do nothing about it. There's no fix. There's no patch. The frame rate will also drop to 20 FPS on PC as well. Bro, it's fucking ridiculous. And like they put this shit out. Nobody wants to call them out. I think that score should probably be lower just off the performance issues alone. And missing shit.
The From Software fan base is that meme with the guy with the katana in his hand saying, "Leave my billion-dollar company alone." It's
literally, bro, you can't criticize these niggas because every time you criticize them, they'll be like, "Oh no, bro, you can't criticize them. They the gods. They the From Software gods. You know, they put out Sekiro. They did all this shit." I'm like, that's cool, but this game has a lot of shit that's missing for like a whole lot of co-op games, dude. Like, how the fuck do you not think about putting duos in the game? What if I don't want a third random? Like, that's dumb as shit. Like, I don't get it. And then you don't have no sort type of social feature to let your teammates know what you're doing. So you just fucking around the whole time. So it's annoying. But when you got like a squad and everything, like I've been playing with Freddie, Quinn, Hardhead, and T. It's pretty fun. But I recommend, if you don't have a squad, I recommend probably don't bother playing this game. Honestly, don't even buy it. And if I'm being honest as well, this game doesn't have crossplay. I give this game like a good couple of months. It's gonna die. And like when the game dies, if it's not optimized for solo play, it's a wrap. This game gonna be probably like the most fastest drop like Souls game out of like the whole Souls franchise. So, but yeah, that's it.
That's funny. I haven't heard much about that game.
Yeah, me either.
Because you got dick eaters, dude. Like all they will talk about is how great the game. They're like, oh yeah, the performance issues is there, but you know the game is great. And it's like, bro, like I don't know if you got friends or anything else that you playing with, or y'all just completely overlooking like the issues on PC. I think there's issues on console as well that just get some positive views because you know you can't talk bad about From Software. You talk bad, niggas just gonna downvote you to oblivion. So I don't know what it is, but this game is needs work. It needs a whole bunch of work. And the dick eaters, God bless, man.
Yep. It's getting bad out there for that fan base. All right. Appreciate that. Let me read some super chats. Rich from the 401. Random question. What age were y'all when you actually started to beat games instead of dropping them when you got stuck? Well, good sir, I was always that nigga. So
oh my god,
I'm dead serious. I've never, as a kid, I never dropped a game because I got stuck. That was never even like something I thought of. I was like, yeah, I would take a break or something like that, but I never quitting never came to my brain. I'm not built like that. Mama ain't raised me like that.
Oh my god.
I can remember the first game I beat. I had the Nintendo 64 and I had a Tom Clancy game, Wave Race. But as a kid, I was never looking at it as a story player. Like every time I played the game, I started from level 1. We didn't have memory. Like my older brother had a Game Shark or some shit. I don't know. But the first game I beat was Jak and Daxter, bro. And my dad, to this day, if I'm like, you know, when your parents be having like some talks with you, like, you know, never give up, shit like that. To this day, he still says it all started with Jak and Daxter. Because I was crying. Like, I was on the final boss, nigga, and I was crying. I was so mad. I'm like, this fucking, like, I couldn't beat it, bro. I just kept getting frustrated. And this was before I had a memory card. So I was playing the entire game to get to this type shit. And that was the first game I beat, nigga. And to this day, he still sees it as like never forget how you felt when you didn't give up.
See, Red Peg, you can't understand anything like this because you play games on normal. So this is like foreign to you.
What?
So you wouldn't understand me being 5 years old.
Oh my god!
And beating a game like
the first game. The first game I beat was 2007's God of War 2. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You played that on easy mode, like how you play Expedition 33 on easy mode.
Don't do that. I haven't. No. I said I was going to turn Expedition on easy mode. I didn't do it yet. I've been thinking about it.
You sold, bro.
I've been thinking about it.
That nigga got folded in the tutorial, and then until I told Red Pit, like, hey man, you got to beat this shit on expert because Smooth beat it on normal. He's like, fuck man, I can't believe I actually had to try this game.
That's how he sounded to you. Hey, y'all know Wonton beat Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, Wonton.
Wow.
My dude Wonton, he beat Elden Ring.
He probably skipped a lot of bosses.
Yeah, but he got a rune cheat though, right? Didn't he?
Wait, did he? Hold on, I ain't know.
He probably skipped mad bosses.
He skipped mad bosses, and he used the guide. By the way,
Wonton join. Hold on, I'm about to tell Wonton.
Oh man, ain't nobody trying to hear his excuses. Because look, when I beat Elden Ring, I forgot. They said there's like 130 bosses in the game. Of course, like 90% of them are optional. I made sure I beat 100. I have a video of literally me beating at least 100 bosses because I'm built like that. And see, Red Peg, I remember as a kid beating Aladdin, and Aladdin wasn't an easy game. It was really one of those, listen up, youngster. Aladdin was one of those games where, listen, as a kid, it was hard. I don't know if I would find it hard now, but it was one of those things where you got up to a level, you lost all your lives, you died, and it was some hard parts. But then you just get better. Each time you die, you get a little bit further. You just polishing your skill, working your way back up to that part. You don't know nothing about that because you would have quit. You wouldn't be able to handle it.
Guess what? I beat Uncharted 2 on crushing, nigga. I'm certified.
So did I.
Hey,
I'm certified. You
look
did
at
too?
Smooth said, I'm retarded too. Hey, yo.
Yeah, because Smooth
Can y'all
is
tell
known
me-
for being like a bad gamer, but you might not be that bad, Smooth.
Did everybody say what
I ain't gonna hold you guys. I mean, I ain't start really beating games until like the PS2 generation. I wasn't playing games to beat it. I was just playing. Yeah,
Just cutting it on.
Yeah, I was just cutting it on.
He's just cutting it on.
Just playing.
I would play, but I never had I was
intention to beat it.
Like stories or had no intention.
Bro.
If I beat it, great. But I just don't recall what game I don't remember any game that I actually beat outside of until I started getting into the PS2 generation. I'm sure I beat Punch Out. I know because that was one game I made. I was crying, and I kicked a hole on the side of my NES.
Oh, I know you got your ass beat that day, boy.
Bro, it's funny you say that, Smooth, because you know how many niggas never beat San Andreas? Like, they just play it. They ain't never beat it.
Yeah.
Majority of people, they say it's one of the greatest ever, and they never beat it.
Oh, yeah, I never beat that shit.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
The first GTA I beat was GTA 4.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's probably my first GTA I beat.
Back in the day.
The worst
back
one.
In the day,
Crazy.
no, bro.
What?
Back in the day, when you play GTA with your cousins, nigga, it was all right. See who could last the longest with a 5-star. That's all we did. We just killed shit. We didn't play the story mode.
Y'all are.
Now,
most people.
I got a question for the panel. Do y'all remember a level that to this day it frustrates you that you couldn't beat? For me, one of the crazy taxi levels with the ramp, I never understood how to do it the right way. Like I would back up to the wall, I would drive, but I could not get. You know what I'm talking about? When you have to see how far you could ramp your car off the thing in Crazy Taxi. Y'all don't remember that level?
No.
I didn't play. I played Crazy Taxi, but not like that.
I only played Crazy Taxi on a Game Boy. I never played it on anything else.
Yeah, Crazy Taxi has shit like the mini games where you pop the balloons and do the bowling and all that shit. That fucking ramp, bro. I didn't understand how to do it.
Yeah. All right. Buy one BBL, get one free. New York City would have looked like the Division if the Knicks made the finals. F, marry, kill. Twintel from Arms, Storm, Cooking with Kaya, random. I know. I don't know who from Arms, like
Cooking
the Nintendo
with
game.
Kaya.
I'll show you what she looks like. Hold on.
Okay, I'm like the Nintendo game, and that's all right. So Storm is X-Men. Yeah, show me what I gotta see what Twintel looks like.
Cooking with Kaya.
Marry. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Gotta marry Storm, yes sir. Baby
Cooking
girl,
with Kaya.
row.
I'm gonna
Baby
kill.
girl,
I'm just
row.
gonna kill Twintel. I'm gonna assume this character looks weird if it's from Arms. Aren't Arms like almost robots? Aren't there like robots and like
No.
or they have bio, like they're bionic or something like that? Let me see.
I sent you the picture in the Discord.
Let me take a look at this.
I will kill Cooking with Kaya, yes sir.
What? What kind of fine as hell?
That's the only one that makes
I
sense.
just-
Right.
Fuck.
No.
I told you, hey, Deontay, he a gay gorilla.
I'm on what?
A gay gorilla.
Nigga, wasn't you? You know what? I ain't gonna say now. Then Alice
Hey, watch your fucking mouth. Watch your fucking mouth, nigga.
Yeah,
Don't
you.
say that.
Deontay trying to be federal.
Keep
Yeah,
playing.
He's trying to be federal. He's trying to be federal.
Keep playing. Red. Actually, you know what? Mafia Quad just leaked this. So, hey, I'm just gonna say, hey, this nigga Red Peg and Alice, they were both sleeping in the bed together with their shirts on. Who the real gay niggas here, bro?
Wait, what? That's not. You don't even have proof of that.
No,
You don't even have proof of that.
I don't. Hold on. Let me get this video real quick. Hold on.
You don't have proof of that. He didn't deny it.
Truth and a lie. Let's play
Right,
truth and a lie.
Yo, Jack, why you smirking? What's the truth,
Right.
Jack? I see you smirking.
Jack, you saw that video, bro. You saw it. Everybody was saying,
What
niggas, bro.
Hey, Red Pig, it's our month. The truth is out.
Hey, y'all picked the right month, man.
Listen. Even if that was true, what's wrong with that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely nothing, brother. We
Yeah,
love is love.
You don't fuck your homies. You know what I'm saying?
Love is love, bro.
No, nigga, what?
Like what?
Since Red Pen want to play,
Damn.
hold on.
What is you? Okay, wait.
Yo,
is Deontay being federal?
It's
Yeah,
yo,
nigga,
Deontay.
since you want to play, bro.
Deontay,
Deontay being federal?
it's Rainbow Month.
Uh-oh.
You can't out people
Yeah,
during Rainbow
actually,
Month.
you're
No,
being
I can't.
fucking
Fuck
you're being very homophobic right now.
You
Exactly.
Can't, you
This
can't
is
do that
cancel
during
right
this
now.
month.
Good. I don't give a goddamn, nigga.
Bro,
Damn.
This
you
is
got
nuts.
you got
What the
11
hell?
you got 11 months out of 12 to do this to people. You can't do it during this month.
Yeah, you
Yes,
should have
I
did
can.
last month.
what?
You should have did last month.
Nigga, who gonna stop me? Jesus?
Nah, you got it.
Oh my
You big and
goodness.
bad.
All right.
Got to send you to him. Nigga.
Right. This is nuts.
I'll marry
Hey, man, you should have stayed in your lane, nigga.
I'll marry Kaya because she's a real person.
And she look good.
I'll kill Twintel and I guess marry Storm. Okay. Rystar. I thought everything was an Xbox though. Everything is, I guess.
Hey man, we did meet Rystar, y'all. It was lit.
Oh, we did meet Rystar in Chicago.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yes, he is. He's a sweetheart.
Rystar and Tourette look low-key alike because they both got big foreheads.
Wow.
Rystar forehead look like he can headbutt all of East Side Chicago.
Come on, man.
Deontay, you go out and meet them?
No.
What you mean?
Have you have you met any of the people you talking trash about?
I met Roy. Yeah.
Who nigga? Nobody know about Roy. Like, have you met real niggas?
I'm crying.
I actually almost met Alex, but that nigga, he was like, man, yeah, I had a work thing and I forgot.
Yeah, why does everybody sound like Michael Jackson, you nigga? I be out of town. You catch them when you can. You feel me?
So Deontay, you talking trash about a lot of people you haven't met up in real life. So these niggas could slide you. They could slide you when they see you, and you.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do none of that.
Oh, okay.
Look at him. You can't beat a gorilla. I ain't never said I'd beat a gorilla.
Nigga, I can beat you. How about that?
If you're a gorilla, I can't beat a gorilla.
Yeah, exactly.
How much you weigh, Deontay? Weight and height.
I weigh 230 and I am 5'11".
I don't think 100 Jacks could beat you. That's how strong it is.
Salute. All right. XXX Cobb Sanity. Not a gaming topic, but who y'all got in the finals? OKC or the Pacers?
OKC.
I got a pillow. That's about to be some boring ass finals.
That's
Yeah, ain't nobody watching that. It's gonna be some low ratings.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
It will be.
I hope it's entertaining.
Nobody watching that, bro. Like even the niggas like on the teams, they not like these niggas is too like clean, bro. Like I need a nigga with some controversy, some edge to them to be in the finals. Like that's why we wanted the Wolves in there, bro. Because Anthony Edwards, the nigga literally got like 3 kids and denying 2 of them. That's the type of nigga I want in the finals. Like, I don't want no like some wholesome niggas in the finals, bro. Come on, bro, get this out of here. It's whack. Blandrew, I gotta agree with Sony on this one. Leave the Order 1886, aka the Order 1886, right where it's at in the trash. That's hate. That's whack, bro. That's cool though, Blandrew. Blandrew, I'm on your ass because I checked your channel. I checked your channel, Blandrew, and you've made 2 videos this year. Yeah.
The annual average.
He's. I guess it's impressive because he's met his average of about what he does every year. I'm on you, Blandrew. And I will continue to be because you always be on this. I'm focusing on content. And then I don't be seeing enough content. So I'm on you. War Machine guy. I don't know if you guys talked about Tekken. Can we talk about how they really are just reselling Tekken 7 DLC? Shaking my head. But people don't see why that's problematic. I'm not informed about this.
I get what he means. He means talking about characters that were part of Tekken 7's DLC, like Armor King and Anna. They were part of that DLC, and even Lydia. They were part of Tekken 7's DLC, but they're in Tekken 8's DLC season updates. But I don't think it's really an issue because it's like you know who's gonna be part DLC because you know who's all of the base roster. So it's not really that big of a deal. I have more issue with like season 2 than adding characters for like DLC. Because Heihachi, that one was hype.
Yeah, I don't think Tekken 8 has any new characters, do it? From the DLC
They
besides
do.
like what, Clive?
Actually, yeah, that's like the new character that's new for like Tekken wise, yeah. Because they already got off like.
Hey, Azucena. Azucena is also a new character, ain't she?
Yeah, Victor, but they were part of the base game. He's talking about like DLC from like Tekken
DLC,
7.
yeah.
But then the one, that other dude that they introduced that no one gives a fuck about. That they just added to season 2. I can't pronounce his name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the terrorist, yeah. That's what they just call him.
Okay, wow. War Machine guy. One gotta go. Fast and the Furious, MIP or 007? Does he mean MIB?
Mission Impossible?
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. I've never seen nobody put MIP.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that.
Okay.
007. Easily.
One gotta go.
Excuse me? Fast and Furious, my nigga?
You're in,
No.
Fast and the Furious. You're crazy if you say 007.
Fast and Furious is very important to the culture. I'm picking.
You're crazy.
What? There is no.
I mean, why do we need 007?
You
We have
young?
Mission
Okay,
Impossible.
that's young.
No,
That's see
bro.
every
That's
time
definitely
every time he says something that's because he's young. I gotta call it out. That is some young shit.
Bro, we have Mission Impossible. We need 007 for.
Nigga, 007 is the grandfather of that shit.
They're
Like,
very
what?
different.
What are we
They're
doing?
very Mission Impossible is better, so it's like.
Oh my god.
Depends
This
on
nigga-
which movie.
Hey, what Alex said? Give me some backup.
What's up?
What you picking?
Alex, be smart, brother.
Oh no! I'm putting 007 over Mission Impossible, bro. We talked about some movie guys. We talked about some movie guys this weekend. Mission Impossible is known for the set pieces, but 007, bro, that's where you get that espionage, the gadgets. That's where you get the creativity in espionage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Real stuff, bro.
And then John Wick is where we get all the violence and just the straight up hand-to-hand combat. Like they have they
John Wick wasn't even.
ways.
Listen, I like the stupid movies like Fast and the Furious. I like stupid shit, but it's like it's not like the recent ones haven't been good stupid. They've been bad stupid.
Nah, I think the last one was good stupid.
The last one was horrible. It was one of the worst Fast and the
It wasn't that bad.
Furious ever.
And then I won't spoil it. Well,
They had Jason
like
they had Jason Momoa as the villain acting like Alex in that movie.
he was like he was like a Joker.
Yeah, he was.
He called you Goofy.
Yeah, I get it. That was the
He
thing. I
calling
didn't
me
like about it.
Goofy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It
called you
was
Goofy.
so weird, bro. It was so odd, dog. Like, no, that movie was horrible.
I thought Jason Momoa was good in that movie.
No, he was terrible.
Jason Momoa is awesome in Minecraft, though.
He is. Oh, you like the movie Smooth? I forgot to ask you. You were supposed to come on Movie Guys and review the movie.
I was, but I had watched the movie too late, so it was probably out of your like.
Yeah.
At that point.
All right. C-Dub 813. If Jack or Smooth streams and beats Elden Ring and DLC, I will give $500 as a super chat to their channels. You heard it here first.
Ooh.
Wait. You gonna donate that on stream 1 or?
When you beat it, he said when you beat it, he will.
But I already beat it. I can't play that game again. That shit. But $500, I could.
He's like, hey, I can use that.
Hey man, the way the economy going right now, go ahead and get that shit, man.
Yeah. He also said if BG or Alex streams and beats first Berserker on PS5 Pro, I'll give them $500 as well. My quarterly taxes are coming up. Need the tax write-off. Oh, I could do that. I mean, I could beat it but I would hate to stream it though. That would be my only thing. I don't want
It ain't that much for you?
I ain't gonna feel like streaming it.
He gives me the first Berserker. I haven't. That's a new game. I won't have to like that. I could probably give that a challenge.
Jack,
you know what? I need him put the $500 in the duffel bag and meet me in the parking lot and bring a shirt for me to sign, and I'll do it.
I'm crying. A shirt for you to sign.
C-Dub again. I'll give Jazzy $20 to beat the first Berserker because legally that's the most I can give him since he is in military. Obeying the law. Y'all can't receive gifts? Only up to $20? Has
We can
that's
receive
news to
gifts.
me.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about.
he? Okay. Maybe that's from like other people, maybe superiors or something like that. I don't know. Alcoholic gamer, Jack Daniels plus iced tea, drinks on me. Thank you, sir.
Drinks and
Drinks
me.
on
Ice
me.
Tea and Jack Daniels. What are these hooligans doing outside?
Hooligans.
Sound like a Karen. Right Star 94. Deontay looked like Superfly from TMNT with a Vegeta hairline.
Jesus.
That's funny.
Wow.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
Hey, that's coming from the person who said he would bust it wide open for Sonics, by the way.
Yeah, we know it about. Yo, you doing a lot of slander for the folks, the Rainbow folks. Like on the first of the month too. You ain't even wait.
Listen, man.
Yeah, I hate
You
wait
see
for
it, right?
no one.
He knows.
I hate wait for nothing, man.
Okay.
Hey, Red Pay, let's call
You
him. Girls, mount up.
Right. Because he is not eating tonight, baby.
GT bot though, Fast and the Furious is Unga Bunga 007. It's not even Unga Bunga 007. It's not even espionage. It's.
I mean, how many more Fast and Furious we're gonna get? Like one last ride?
There's
Like,
supposed to be.
goddamn,
There's supposed to
dude.
be one more, ain't there? And then that's
Yeah.
it. Right?
Yep. After that, it should be done. But they said that for like Fast and the Furious 5. Then they said that for 6. Then they said that for 7. It's like, I don't know, man.
Till I see you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it should have ended there.
I know Fast and the Furious been ridiculous, but I really think it was ridiculous. Like, even though they've actually like gone to space a little bit now, that wasn't even the most egregious thing. To me, it was this man Dom talking about how important family is to him for 8 movies, and then we learn he has a brother in the 9th movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh? I'm like, nah, bro. Y'all just don't care. Y'all the writers just literally just be making stuff up. They do not care, bro, about any inconsistency.
I mean, it's about. I mean, how far can you kick? A racing movie? It's not even racing no more. Like,
no, it's not. It's
cars.
Yeah, they went from strict racing to being contracted by the military to stop fucking that.
Almighty.
I haven't seen a Fast and Furious and fuck. Oh, go ahead.
Almighty J, BG, how many games you beat this year? I'm up to 2 games, and the E33 will be my 3rd. Like towards the end of
Go
chapter
ahead and
2.
give Jack his money now.
No,
wait,
no.
You said what will be your 3rd?
E33 is gonna be my 3rd.
Oh, okay.
No,
You
I
beat
ain't
that
giving Jack nothing.
What take it so long to beat that game?
I had stopped just to get Doom out the way.
Oh.
Yeah, just to live stream that, Rise Star Deontay acting like this because he's from ATL and he put 2 rainbows.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you from Atlanta? You from Atlanta, my brother?
He was from Atlanta.
Yeah, he
it
a
all
gorilla
makes
from
sense.
Atlanta.
It all makes
A gay
sense.
gorilla from Atlanta.
You want to know what's funny? I doxed myself like 3 times in the discourse, and niggas still run with the Atlanta narrative.
So you never been to Atlanta in your life?
No, I work in Atlanta, but I don't live there.
What type of work are you doing there?
I literally do broadcasting.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, he works for Warner Brothers.
You lay bricks?
Yeah.
I told you, OnlyFans.
What the hell?
Okay,
No, I literally do the broadcasting for like Warner Brothers Discovery. So like for y'all, like basketball streams, soccer streams, like that all goes to.
No, don't make it sound. Don't make it sound cool, nigga. You out there selling your.
Excuse me, my nigga.
Anyway,
see. Earlier they talked about you liking Saucy Santana and you being this gay lord.
No,
but
no.
You're not being the allegations, my nigga.
See, here's the thing, right? Nobody said anything about Saucy Santana, which means you got that round, zesty man on your brain.
No. Nah, that's not how that worked, brother.
Okay, all right. Did anybody here think about Saucy Santana today or say anything about Saucy Santana?
No, not at all.
Okay. So just Deontay. All right, cool.
Hey, that's your favorite artist?
Hey, what's that? What's the name of that song, Alex? Yeah, Chop was doing that dance. Never mind.
C-Dub says there is a max military can receive from a single person as a gift. I'm retired AF officer. Also, Smooth, you can stream First Berserker instead of Elden Ring. Well,
okay.
It's time for us to get out of here.
All right. First Berserker it is.
Shout out to the viewers. Appreciate y'all support. Thank God we don't gotta watch The Last of Us, and we're out of here. We'll catch y'all next week.
Oh, that was a short one. Thank God.
You ain't even do nothing.
I did enough, brother.
Yeah,
Who the latest in the city?
No. Right. Plenty of tried and plenty of failed. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. Bye. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know my bro king got me. See, that's a black bond that can't be broken. No Idris Elba, I'm a black bond, aiming a scope and all black panel. You can never try playing us token. Yeah, we playing games, but now one of us playing or joking. Not at all. Oh wait. Then Jack Move came in with the trophies, God in a lane of its own. Like, how can you gamers approach me? Tell kids move to body you in Halo, then send your family an angel emoji. You should've known, dog, you ain't got enough Series X's. Blind got all the answers, no, you ain't gotta ask Siri questions. All the latest gaming news, gotta be here to check it. Since 2015 and beyond, I'm just here to respect it. When you at the top of your tier, it's a blessing. From the bottom, so no way we appear to be desperate. This for anybody doubting, I'm clearing a message. And if you ever had a problem, I'm here to correct. Plenty of fail. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know what it is, man. Weapon World Podcast, y'all know what we got in the building, man. We got BG. We got Kid Smooth, we got Jack Move, we got Black Bond, I mean. Blandrew, I mean, what you can't out strafe us, bro. Like, the strafe too strong.